Welcome everyone. This
yeah.
is episode 20. Been 20 weeks of this podcast, Gundam Gunpla Grunts. Thank you everyone for joining. It's great to have you all here. We're back with the usual crew. We have the Fluffmeister V.
Oh, baby. Hello.
We have Icy here.
Hi.
We have Kai here.
Hey.
We have Mech Wolf Unit here.
Yo.
We have Medic here as well.
Hi, I brought a Night Gundam.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
I believe there's actually been like a lot of news this week, so we're gonna go over some new releases, and there were some trailers that kind of popped up, and we'll go over that. We also have some community builds as well to show off, which is always exciting, and kind of my favorite part of the segment. Besides the cool wall, which is a little bit later. Thank you. Something happened last week, which was kind of interesting. There was quite a big change in the scores for for our show of What's That Gundam, that segment. And I really wanted to show off the before and after, if I may here.
God.
Because it's quite drastic here.
Just as a discretion, I would like to remind people I went balls to the wall while fucking blind.
Okay, so so this was before. This is the before picture of the because we did a blind bet, and our contestants here had an option of thank you for the sub, thank you so much. We had a blind bet where our contestants could wager or bet 0 points to 5,000 points, and some people went balls deep and some people were conservative.
While being blind.
We had one person which was Moku Mecha Pilot. He wasn't here, and it's probably for the best because his score didn't change. Before I go to the next slide here, does anyone have any comments before I go to the next slide?
I just like that we did what was basically a mass-produced Gundam that was literally had several variants that basically all look the same silhouette.
I was physically fucking recovering from eye surgery. I was wearing my Charles sunglasses.
Okay.
And you know what? I still came to laugh at you.
All right.
My Night Gundam cape fell out of the sprue.
This is what we have now.
Oh.
This is quite the difference here. We have Medic. Medic went down to 750 points. Icy skyrocketed to 4,400 points. Mech Wolf Unit went down to minus 100 points. V went down to minus 3,500 points.
And I did it while being fucking cool.
I don't know. You're blind at the moment, at that time, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna wager 5,000 points. I'm like, that's
it was the Char sunglasses on my face, bro. They change your personality to just do it.
Terrible. We have JD Rex actually jumped to the lead after being, I think, like minus 200 points. Is now at 4,800 points. And we had Locust. He's at 400 points now. Moku Mecha Pilot, he was not here, so he stays at 900 points. So he didn't lose or gain anything. And Kai lost some points and is at minus 1,400 points. So that's quite the change.
2 second to last.
That's quite the change.
I think in my defense, though, I didn't get the type of crossbone it was, but I did put down Crossbone Gundam, so I was in the ballpark.
How do people get negative? Well, it's like Jeopardy. It's like Jeopardy. They wager their points. I set the rules of how much they can wager, and they can go under. they actually owe me points. So yeah, that's how it
recover
works.
today. I'm gonna recover.
That's how that
even.
works.
Well, we're even because we also have to put up with your shit mobile suit.
Wow.
Oh,
We also have to put on the fact that you're a Xeon lover.
That's true. That's true.
So I'm Earth, so pay up.
Please, V, save me from all this hatred towards my Xeon suits. Well, you see, friend.
Let's go into this week's What's That Gundam, shall we?
The Xeon suits are not aerodynamic in any side of what.
They fat.
It's a Gundam!
Let's see. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's an awkward one.
I remember this one.
Is it just for general points, Aya, by the way?
0 to 500 points.
Okay.
So you guys can DM me your points.
0 to 500?
Yeah. We're starting low today.
Okay.
Yeah, 0 to 500 points. Send me a DM with your points. I'll give you 10 more seconds.
It's a Gundam!
I think this one's not that bad. It's a bit awkwardly shaped.
It's just got a weirdly set name. But yeah, I'll put what I think it is by memory.
Okay. Has anyone not given me an answer?
All right, just sent mine in. I was thinking.
All right. Let's reveal the answer to the folks at home. Was there sound? You guys heard the music and stuff?
Oh,
I play.
I have the stream muted. Otherwise it echoes in my ear.
You have
and I would hear my own voice, and I don't want to do that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's reveal the answer here.
It's a Gundam!
Oh no,
Yeah, I knew it.
I fucked up so bad.
I knew it. I knew by the wings. I knew exactly because I remember looking at both versions.
What is it?
It's the Strike Freedom.
Wait, I actually got it right?
Wait, what?
I just shouted out the only Seed Gundam I knew.
There's 3 versions that Yamato gets. It's the Strike Gundam, the Freedom Gundam, and then he gets the Strike Freedom Gundam. It's stupid naming, but yeah.
That looks like the Noir Striker pack.
Funny enough, the Noir is a Strike Gundam, so
yeah.
All right, let me see the DMs here.
The Noir Striker pack has these 2 like little weird antenna looking things that are like the sword handle /
those are. Their wings are a lot
funny. If you look at it in shadow, form, it kind of looks like the Wing Proto as well.
A little bit.
The other thing I thought it was. It's like, wait, what?
That's for some reason that's one of my favorite Gundams. I don't know why, but I better get it right.
When are we getting back to Glory of the Losers?
The funniest thing about the Strike Freedom is it cannot use its bits in atmosphere.
I mean, I literally just finished the MGSD version yesterday,
That's
and I
still
still
my
struggled.
That's still my best of the year.
I want to see what everyone wagered here. Okay, so Kai wagered 500 points, and he said the Strike Noir. Fortunately, Kai, that's going to bring it down to minus 1,900 points.
I was so confident.
Let's see. We had Medic with 250 points. Another conservative bet with the Strike Freedom. I don't know. That's the only Seed Gundam I know. Yes, you got that answer correct. V with the Strike. V got that right too. The Strike Freedom.
He said he's been working on it.
Slowly climbing his way back. Okay.
Strike Freedom is my
like I say, I literally built I nearly put down Wing Prototype though because the tips put me off. But Yeah, Strike
I
Freedom.
missed out on my favorite segment. Oh no.
Oh no.
No, Locust.
I see
Yeah,
with
I'm here. I'm sorry.
I see
okay.
it's okay. I see with Strike Freedom question mark. I mean, yeah, that's the right answer. You got 500 points. And we have Mech Wolf unit with 500 points. The Strike Freedom Gundam. Well done, everyone. Well done.
Hold on.
My least favorite.
No, I'm going to literally.
It is the least favorite of all the
now.
speed units.
I'm going to be particular. Strike Freedom Gundam. Show me a box where the name is written like that.
Oh my god.
Are
we being this
I'm
petty?
kidding.
Are we being this petty?
No, I'm trolling. I actually want him to have the points.
Doesn't matter.
He got the name, and the main name is the thing.
The main name is the thing.
Yeah, no, my understanding of C is nothing's actually called a Gundam besides the operating system.
Hey, there you go.
We will.
I mean, even the gigantic, what are basically they're called Destroy Gundams, but they're not actually called Gundams because they mess with the acronym because at the end it says ammunition and they just add the AM to it.
We will update the scores in a bit. Also, we also have another good idea, bad idea from our resident.
Let's see it.
Resident Kai here. So let's check that out, shall we?
Let's see if he sets some on fire.
Time for another good idea. Not this time. Bad idea.
Soon though, right?
I made an actual intro sequence. Good idea.
Okay.
Building your Gunpla in a nice,
It's funny that you put Camille as the good idea.
The only one with a thumbs up post.
He was never a good idea. He was a horrible
idea.
He was awful.
The only one with a thumbs up post.
Oh, that's the
Building in total darkness.
Yeah, good snipping. We all
Ah.
know Camille was never a name to begin with.
I see what you fucking did there.
Oh, god damn, man.
I do that every week. At
So,
least once.
I did not actually cut myself in the dark. I was trying to screw something in to the wall with the drill bit without the drill. I was not being smart at the time. That's a different bad idea.
Yeah.
And it ended up tearing out my finger pretty bad. And I didn't notice until later. And I was really hurting for a good idea, bad idea, because I thought we were going to do something that week, but we went on hiatus. But I was like, oh, this is actually perfect.
That did scare me for a second that you actually cut yourself with, of all things, a knife, basically a razor blade.
It was
that would have not been
time, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it's better, but still bad.
So the emphasis is the good idea. Get yourself a pair of nippers. Bad idea. Don't freaking cut it up with a crafter's knife. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Well, the good idea was building in a lit environment.
Oh,
okay. The bad idea is in the dark.
Yeah.
Well, it's a double good idea, bad idea. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
In the news this week, you guys are probably thinking, wait, we've seen these kits before. Wrong. These are not actually kits. These are the upcoming Robodamashi and Metal Robodamashi releases.
Yeah.
I'm
so
surprised.
instead of giving us master grades and things that we actually want, we have figures and metal robot builds basically. So here, who can name these two mobile suits here?
And the
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth, yeah.
Sephiroth.
Yeah.
And Dave.
Yeah, perfect. Can someone give me some real answers, please?
I thought it was the Schwarzer.
I actually forgot the names. I can't believe it.
The Demi Ball
obligatory upgrade.
Technically, it's not officially listed as choo-choos.
I mean, it's the Demi
Barding.
He's the one that pilots it.
Yeah,
on the right.
Not
the
her.
Schwarzer and the
Schwarzer.
Well,
right.
technically,
and the Gundam Schwarzer.
The strike wasn't Kira's. He just
technically the Ariel was Ares.
Technically, Kira also stole the freaking the Gundam, the Freedom Gundam.
All good protagonists steal their suits.
Yeah, we have the Ariel here with a nice, really cool effect.
But that comes Camille, and he's never good.
With the bits exploding out of it, which is kind of really cool.
This is
That is
also
that
from
the-
Metal Robot Damashi.
Damashi's one?
These
or
are. I
we
don't
getting
think this
that
is a
for the
metal
high grade?
robot. This I think is just a regular Robodamashi. Because the price tag's only 7,700 yen. But it looks kind of
You know
nice.
what?
I think I actually kind of like how it looks.
I'm going to be honest here. I am so hungry for a Master Grade Schwarzer. I might actually buy that Metal Build one. I may have to. I'm so hungry for it.
I think that one was. I think this one was just the Robodamashi, not metal build, not metal build.
I'll still take one if
Yeah.
it's cheap enough, just to have on the shelf.
Here we have. I believe this is one of the Advance of Zeta mobile suits, right?
Oh yeah, that's the Blue Destiny Unit 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Oh, so that
stolen
wouldn't
by
be
a
Advance of
Zeon.
Zeta.
Advance of Zeta.
It's not Advance of Zeta?
It's from a game.
No, it's its own.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
from a fucking. It's from a Saturn game trilogy. that
Okay.
we
From a
never
video game
got.
that it's literally from a video game that was first released a long time ago, but they keep remaking it and remaking it.
Okay.
That
Okay.
had-
They only remade it once, as far as I'm aware. Like they made a compilation release, but that was still for the Saturn.
No, they
Yeah.
released it not only for a Saturn, but then they released it again, I believe, for the PS2 in Japan, and also
Okay.
one other time I think there was a strategy game for it.
I don't think there was a strategy game for it, but it was definitely part of the PS3 side story game, which just
Okay.
let's remake a bunch of old games
Yeah.
in this new engine, and
It's also
just,
in G.
just buy the original Xeonic Front. The new one's terrible.
It's
And-
also in G Generations SD.
And here's
Oh yeah, the
another.
Blue Destinies are like the
That's
go-to
the-
super units of
Unit
Yeah.
3, isn't it?
obscure UC.
And they're good freaking things.
They're good
is this
looking
the-
things.
Is this
They're
the ground
modified.
Gundam, or is this just another?
Yeah,
like-
they're
It's
modified
the-
ground Gundams.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Unit 3, right?
yeah.
Modified,
Powered by the
That's the
souls of
Unit
man.
3.
Some-
That's the Blue Destiny Unit 3. The reason it's not blue is because they didn't have time to paint it.
Wow.
So it's just
It
a
looks
Gundam.
like the ground Gundam though. Like
It is,
It's
though.
literally
similar.
made
They
from the
made it out
ground
of the
Gundam.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the
Oh,
ground
okay.
Gundam,
They're all
but they threw
modified.
in an extra system that's powered by the ghost of a new type.
And also
Nice.
they made
It
it
drives you
space
insane.
compatible.
Okay. Oh,
And
here,
also that's the series
here's
that has the
everyone's
best
favorite,
non-Gundam of all time.
Federation suit, the
Ah,
GM
yes.
Command. It's the guinea pig
Another-
team version.
Ugh.
The what?
I'm
Did
sure all
someone just say,
the.
"Oh,
Don't
to
they
the Gym
already
Command"?
have a Robot Damashi, Jim?
This is from the guinea pig team. I'm sure all you fetties love these. So here's
I
another
mean,
one to
yeah,
add.
I
to
they're
think
your-
killing all
cool.
you Xeons. They're just another one of the workhorses that
There you
kill
go.
all you Xeons before
I
you
don't
can
have a
even touch down.
good view of this, but these are.
Uh,
I think these might be
oh.
metal builds of the new
Oh,
Advanced Zeta.
Those
Yeah,
are
no,
Advanced
Yeah,
Zeta
the
Zeta,
guinea
but-
pig team is also Blue Destiny.
The what?
The guinea pig team, Jim, is also from Blue Destiny, apparently.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh,
they're
yeah.
also Blue Destiny. They're the original team.
This actually might look like a. This might be a metal build. This looks amazing.
That is going to
Yeah,
be
that's
a
a Hazel if
That
I've
is
ever
really
seen
nice.
one.
That Hazel
that's
looks
really- That is-
insane.
God, it's so annoying that like we don't get like proper good kits of these ride released.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanna.
I mean,
can I
you
modify
can get the
this?
P Bandai MG of it, but
Yeah.
it's
I'm still
waiting
not
for my
nearly
master-
as good
for
looking.
my
as
This
that
looks
is.
basically impossible to get.
This looks
Yeah.
amazing. The gun is crazy. I love the. They need more Advance of Zeta suits because
Yes,
they are bonkers.
I will say
absolutely.
I would love an Advance of Zeta anime, just them
Oh,
like strapping
yeah.
shit and seeing how it goes. Because let's be honest, we all want to see how this shit is made.
Igloo 4?
David, you want to ask a
Igloo
question,
4,
please?
but for
Go
Federation.
ask a question. What is your question? We have a viewer that.
Question from the chat.
Oh, God, I wish.
Yeah, well,
man,
Dave,
I
we'll
wish.
we'll get to talking about. We have actually a leak list which we'll talk about shortly. We'll talk about that soon. But yeah, the Advance of Zeta stuff is actually crazy. But yeah, those are some of the new releases that are coming out from Robodamashi.
I
Next
will
on the
agree that
list,
they are crazy, but I will point out that if they do release kits of them, I'd like them to upgrade them because the ball joint systems on the current ones, even
Yeah.
for P Bandai kits, they're a bit shit. So I hope they
Yeah.
retool them as well.
coming soon. We actually this is for Armored Core fans. They're actually making the I guess the cores from the latest game into figures. So Tamashii Nation's
Armored-
Robodamashi is doing that, so that'll be coming shortly. People
I
seem
already
to
know.
be,
Modularity or get the fuck out.
yeah.
I will
people-
be.
People seem to be really wanting these, so here we go.
I will say that they
I
will.
wish they were
I know a few
normal
of them.
hybrids,
It,
but
I will say it might be a little hard to do that with armor cores because of the way the body is different in this series.
Yep.
It's more
I'm
like
going to
because they're usually
disagree.
either leaning back, unless you're driving the tank treads or doing the quad legs.
Yep. But we'll
So
see.
like I'm
Go
going
on,
to
go on,
agree it's
Locust. Go on.
difficult. It's more it's less difficult because it won't be able to stand. It's more difficult because it's gonna be like this thing just doesn't work as a high grade. It's too flimsy. There's not like with the high grades we have for Gundam. Usually the limbs have a certain thickness to them
Yeah.
because they're designed that way.
Yeah.
Oh
And some
yeah,
of the
armor
armor
cores are
cores are like
spindly.
my legs are twigs, yo. This thing is literally like 10 centimeters wide in the game.
We
It
have
depends on the unit.
We have a new release coming in October, which is the this is actually a Gundam base limited, so most of the Gundam fans, the Gunpla fans, won't be able to get this, but it's the Build Strike Galaxy Cosmos. To be honest, it's just basically a clear build with some glitter. Let's be honest, right?
It's basically
getting
just
the
the
actual
build
Gundam
strike.
builds. I'm getting the actual Cosmos build soon, so this doesn't. Actually, no.
This is
I
the
have
one
it.
from Jim's counterattack, right?
Wait, no, isn't this basically like from one of the build
Yeah.
series?
It's from
It is,
Build
but,
Fighters.
it was
Yeah,
like
it's the
a
Build Fighters movie. It's their first
it was like
movie.
an OVA.
Yeah,
or
Jim's
something.
counterattack.
Yeah,
I
Wait,
don't
there's a
think-
Build Fighters
It was
movie? Did
called
I miss
Jim's
this?
There's
Yes,
an
Yeah,
OVA.
Jim's
there's a
counterattack.
Build
Yeah,
Fighters
I mean, you're not
movie.
missing much, but
Okay.
I
It's
don't
not
remember.
very good.
I never
It's
heard
not like
of
an
it.
actual movie.
Oh, okay.
It's just have everyone show off their new Gunpla and also kind of steamroll over some characterization in the series.
Yeah, I'm down for it. I gotta watch that then. This is
really-
I'm gonna
coming.
watch that eventually.
This is coming
I mean, I'm
October
going through
7th,
Build
and it's
Fighters,
releasing
so-
for 2,090 yen. I'll
I
never
will
see
say
it,
that
and I don't care.
I will honestly say
Yeah.
the strike build is just the least interesting suit because it's the least interesting thing you could do. It's just the strike in different colors.
Its shield gimmick is really neat.
It's
though.
going to be very hit or miss because
I-
it's a HG and the clear armor HGs.
Mhm.
You just don't know if you're going to get a ton of nub marks that
Yeah.
are going to be well placed or not. So it's a
Yeah.
hit or miss rare kit.
Mm,
It's not going to be amazing. If you get one, let us know.
Yeah. Here,
But otherwise, it's meh.
here are some more Gundam exclusives, which will be only at the Gundam docks at Thailand. I thought it would be interesting to show because Thailand is getting some love, which is really nice.
I think
And
that
we,
new
Get more
Gundam
love
looks
outside-
really good.
More
That-
love for anything else.
that
other
is
than
ba-
Japan.
I will say that color scheme is basically just the Thunderbolt without all of its extra bits.
Pretty much.
And also
pretty
fire.
much, yeah.
I think it works.
And the
though,
fire,
online.
though, yeah.
I
the
say
fire
I
decal's
see
kind of
that-
cool on the shield and
I
stuff.
say that, but I love the color scheme of the Thunderbolt.
Yeah, yeah.
Movie
Like it
Optimus
looks so. It's kind of demonic in a way, but then again, killing Xeon, are you really demonic?
It's always good to see
I mean,
Thailand getting some love.
Killing Xeon
true.
or killing cripples? Because that's what the Thunderbolt does.
Oh God.
The only
So
problem
There's an
is that
argument for
these will
that.
be like these will be like the Korean kits where you can get your hands on one, but you're gonna pay for it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
so we have the Gundam Build Metaverse Gunpla, which is going to be coming out soon, along
Didn't
with
really look through these.
with the three. It's a 3-part series as well, starting from October 6th. What I don't know. I'm not too crazy about the designs I've seen so far.
Why do I feel like
I like the
We
first
already
one kind of,
discussed
but
this,
I like the first one kind of, but the problem is it looks too bulbous with the blue parts, and
Yeah.
while that Gundam
I've
girl
seen
design
that
is
one
fine,
for sale.
You know,
I've
for
seen the
once, I
Quant for
think the
sale.
Gunpla did it better.
yeah, that's just the strikers
think-
with the striker pack.
I really
I think this
love
is
the
like-
Yeah.
F90.
I think the proportions look bad in my opinion.
Then
The
again,
way
this
the
is like
thing's
those
chest looks
production-
weird.
Then again,
Yeah.
this is those
Dear
production stills that
gentlemen.
they always put them in that weird static
Mm.
pose, and they don't look very.
It does not
Yeah,
look good.
that guy's
Dearest
machines
gentlemen,
do
let's
look
let
better
Locust
in
get a
movement.
word in because
Yeah.
you know
Yeah, I
he's
will say though that basically burning, it just looks way too big on that
It
angle.
doesn't look good. There's too much shit on it.
I like some of these, but
I like it because it has a bit of the Master Gundam's like cape wings thing. But
what were you going to throw in
this
for his Locust?
I like this kind of strike.
I was gonna say this
Gundam.
that like these look fine, as in that they're supposed to be people's custom Gunpla. They don't look as clean as most of the other, especially that first one looks kind of dumpy, like people have already said.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like
then
it's
the
been
other
thrown
ones, they're just
together.
like, yeah, like it's been thrown together. But to me, that feels like that's exactly the point behind what is going on here. Is like
That's
they built
Sekai
these.
style.
And
Yeah.
that model kit that Aya is showing right now, we all know exactly why that's around, even though it's based off like the G standard.
Our
Oh my
resident,
god, it is based off the G Cannon.
Our resident,
it is.
waifu
Gatlings.
builder, Adam Hammer, who sends us his waifu builds, would definitely approve of this.
I mean, I like
Yeah.
the design. I always like exosuits and whatnot
Yeah.
with giant, guns and whatnot coming off of it. But
Yeah.
like, she even has the little Neko ears.
Now,
This
now
one
the real
I feel
question
is
is-
this
getting more love,
one
so-
with the GN drives. This
Okay,
too,
this
this
one I'm
looks
looking
too
forward to
edgy
getting.
for me. What do you guys think?
This one,
I read the
Edgelord, I'm fine
bio.
with this.
It's apparently supposed to be the Age FX melded with the 00.
That
Yeah.
looks wrong.
oh, I see it.
Yeah, I see
I can
that.
see it, but I don't like it.
It reminds me of Energon Megatron, and not in a good way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's too
I'd say that-
edgy. I don't know. It's too edgelord.
The problem is it doesn't really.
Wait, this is the Edgelord one? You're about to scroll to the next one.
We're gonna
though.
scroll to the even more edgelord one.
I will
yes.
say that this one specifically has the problem of they didn't use the parts in a cool way, and they just stuck it on the fucking sides of the 00.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't use it in an interesting way.
Okay, that argument I can see.
Here's our
though,
resident
actually,
edgelord
it's a
right
good
here.
price as
I
well.
like the Plutine actually. I think it looks a little villainy for my taste, but
Yeah.
I really do like the color palette on it a lot.
I
Mostly
like,
because I think that's like the color palette I use.
yeah, I like how it looks. I don't think the kit looks good. I
The
don't
kit
think it
is going to be
translated
interesting
well.
because
If
the
you
kit,
actually check the kit in different poses, it looks
the-
pretty good, and the
If it-
price
yeah.
on it is good as
part
well.
of the kit is going to be made with the Echo Pla.
Oh god,
Oh, yeah,
But
that's
plus,
right.
its name
God.
isn't
So-
actually too bad because it is the Gundam 00 Diver Arc, so it's a good kit name.
Yeah.
And
This is
literally, you can pick one up for like $25. So
This
it's a
is
good
my
price.
favorite.
This is my second favorite. I think they
Oh,
really hit this
interesting.
one really
Isn't this
perfectly.
just the Rouge though?
It's the
Yeah, this
perfect
just looks
strike.
like
It's
It's
the
the
perfect
perfect
strike.
strike
freedom
Rouge.
Rouge.
It's almost like a
But that-
Verkaw version. I don't know. It
Yeah.
looks wicked.
No,
But
yeah.
the way that
Okay,
they
it's the
have it
Rouge,
drawn
but
here, yeah.
spikier.
I mean,
I'm
as
not
a
building
lover
another
of,
one.
as a
I
lover
will
of
build. I
Perfect
didn't build the
Strike,
perfect strike.
I'm sorry, that's not a perfect strike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not.
It's
I
missing
already
the
built
core
one.
weapon
I'm
systems.
not building another one.
I didn't build the perfect strike freedom, so I'll build the perfect strike freedom Rouge probably.
If there's I don't think they've announced a kit of this, have they?
Not
think they
yet,
have.
but they will.
Okay.
They will.
No, this wasn't one of the ones that got announced yet.
You know what
I
they
mean-
haven't shown us yet? That's on like the cover of the promotional poster is like the red Lupus Rex.
Yeah, they haven't announced.
Oh,
They
yeah,
haven't
that
showed that
one.
at all yet, so I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Everyone
They're not
likes the
going to
new
show
version
that
of
off
the
till it
Lucas
shows
Rex.
up in the actual show.
Yeah.
I think.
That's
My
weird. 'cause
big
it's in the
my big
promotional
worry
video.
though is that they could make that into
This
a
one's my
perfect
favorite.
grade quite easily.
This is a nice SD.
It's
This is
cute.
my
I'm
favorite.
surprised they
of
gave
all of them.
Ayami another one.
I mean, it's fine.
Everyone
love
likes
it.
the Ninja
And
Gundam
it's
girl.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's gonna be
cute.
cross. I think
That's
it's a cross
kind of it.
silhouette too.
Yeah, this one is a cross silhouette. Yeah.
So I'm
I
really
will
excited
say,
for this one.
I think we all like the SDs just because they always look so different and they kind of do whatever they
Yeah.
want with them.
Also, it's just so fucking weird to me that both Fumina and Ayame both got new F91 themed stuff.
Yeah.
They're trying to sell the
time I'm
F90
looking
packs.
at this now.
They're always look with the amount of F91 and F90 packs, they're trying to sell it. They're trying to sell the F90 series.
Fuck you! Give us a master grade Bale kit.
They said
Oh
no.
man, well, I like
Here's-
the F90 and its
Yeah.
Master grade
backpack.
flowers, please.
They said
This is
no to your to that, and they're like, here, have some more F90. Here we have some more releases from I think it's called Gundam Next Future. It's limited, whatever that means, but this is the Justice Gundam with the real type color version. I have no idea what
I'm
even the
going to
real
sleep
type
now.
color version means, but it's coming out October 6th for 5,830 yen, which is pretty expensive.
Was this originally what the coloring was? Like, what the hell?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe this is
It
what it
gives
was
me Gurren
supposed to
Lagann
be.
Makes me like
vibes.
it though. I'm not a big fan of the justice, so this makes me like it.
I mean, I never
agree.
liked the certain red that they use. They don't use a dark enough red, and it all just looks pink. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm not like good with like bright colors
It
like that.
kind of
So
looks like they've gone for the power down palette scheme, but brightened it up a bit.
it is
It's
just
But-
weird.
color spam though.
Is
Yeah,
this a- is
Yeah,
this
it
a
is literally
robot
just
monster, or
recolored.
Is this a master grade?
It is a master grade, yes.
yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. It's a new master grade. It's just
But
it's
I
just
don't
the
know
justice,
I don't know
though.
what Gundam Next Future Limited means, if it's going to be
It's probably gonna be like a limited run.
like if it's going to be like out to the public or it's going to be P-band. I don't know. It didn't seem like it, but you know.
I mean, this
It'll
might be something that
honestly-
shows up in the
At
movie.
this point, I'm just gonna
It's
assume it
just the
releases P
freaking
Bandai until they say it's
justice.
not.
Yeah. The next
Now
one
this
here
one,
is,
I want the green on this.
is
so
the
bad.
Gundam Next Future 1100 Freedom
What's their
Gundam
color scheme?
version 2.0
Buster.
real tech color version. Again, in October 6th released for 5,500
A
yen.
little bit like the Calamity.
I kind of like
Wait.
the green. I'm not gonna lie.
I really
Yeah, I
do.
love the color
Yeah.
green. It's one of my. I love military green, so that
good,
really works
but
for me.
I think it looks really
It's
good on
the
this kit.
freedom.
It looks. It is
There's
also the.
nothing different.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
for me too?
these are just recolored, but
that
at
pastel
least they're
blue
good colors.
works for me too.
We're getting new master grades, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much.
I don't know if it
They're
is
not gonna be
Gundam
new.
base. All I know it's Gundam Next Future Limited. That's
It's
what they've said.
literally going to be a reprint of a 2.0 with new color injection.
Yeah, which I'm
But
fine with.
you can probably
Because-
buy the original 2.4 for cheaper and just paint it yourself if you want.
Yeah,
yeah, you can.
most
But
definitely can.
to be honest, if you're someone like me who's got the MGX and the MGSD, this, because I don't own a 2.0 and I love green as
Yeah.
well, that'll go in between them perfectly. So I'm definitely going to be getting one of those.
Yeah. Next we have the Gundam Next Future Limited 144 Gundam Aerial recirculation color neon blue. Another October
like
6th
this.
I love it.
release.
Love
And
it.
this is for 1,400 yen.
A lot better
I also
colors
love
than
the
they originally
fucking
have.
stylized Ox
Right.
Earth logos on it.
There's no way that
So
leaves
that's
Japan
that's
stores.
going to
That's
be
not
the
no way.
latest eco.
That's got to
Pla,
be a
isn't it?
sticker.
It's
That's
definitely a
got to
sticker.
be EcoPla.
Yeah, that's definitely
It's
definitely a sticker.
EcoPla, yeah.
Uh,
Worth noting, the last time they did they did a G-Witch recirculation kit. It was exclusive to 7-Eleven's online store lottery.
Actually, David brings up a good point in chat, saying that it actually would probably look nice with the Yowasabi stickers on it. I think that's true.
Maybe.
Actually,
I still need to pick
Oh,
up
yeah,
a
from
Yosabi
the-
Demi Trainer.
Yeah.
not bad. It's not.
Oh,
I don't think I would
wonderful.
pick it up, but it's not. I actually kind of like
I've
the
already
look.
got
I
two
would get that.
aerials.
I've already
Yeah.
I built
One
like
I'm planning on
4
cannibalizing
already,
into
so.
my own custom. So
Oh, dear God, man.
No, like I built the
I have
full
too
mechanics,
many
2 high
Ariels.
grades, and the
Did I
SD.
guys tell you that technically I own 3 full mechanics Ariels right now?
I mean,
own two
I
Permanent Sport
believe
6.
you. I would
You
believe
just
no
secretly
one.
starting to
about my
hold
2 high grade aerials.
Did the one from AD Hub come to your house? Did you get it?
Nope, that
No,
thing
yeah.
is still not. I don't even know where that is. Like,
That's in the ether?
I know. I told you that it disappeared and then
Yep.
it showed back up in America, and I
Yeah.
don't even know where it is now. Like, it could just
Okay, so
still
that
be
happened to me
somewhere in
too.
Chicago.
Yeah.
That happened to me too with my Neo
I
Xeon
mean,
too. Like
checked off.
it vanished, showed up in Japan.
And then you got it.
So I got it. Like
Yeah.
so, AD Hub's reliable. It's just what the fuck are the packages being sent going
Yeah.
through?
It's weird.
It's not AD Hub that's the problem. It's USPS that's just like, okay, because like the package even took 2 weeks just to get to America.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not AD Hub's fault. It's
Yeah.
up to the fact that USPS is just like, let's ship these packages everywhere except where they're supposed to go.
Like again, I don't blame AD Hub, but I just find it really fucking weird that
Yeah.
the packages from them tend to go through this.
Eridos, thanks for taking time away from your convention to catch the stream. Appreciate it. I'm not
Yep.
sure. I have never seen this anime, it's like was
Darling
it
in the
Frank's
Franxx.
Darling the Franks?
Darling in the Franxx.
But
Oh.
the
I thought
this
that was a
is going to
Digimon.
be a SH
Yeah,
Figures
Digimon.
release. It's a really I think it's really interesting. Kind of like mech design. I like it. For those who want it, it's going to be released in February for 15,000 yen. So about 100 and like
no.
$50.
Nope.
No.
So
Like, I didn't want it anyway because I don't
no.
much care for Franks, but
it's not for me,
Of course
but
it is
I know a lot of people out
Oh, I
there
don't like that.
it because
I mean,
It
if
does look
you
a little
like
weird.
it, you like it.
I mean,
It's a bit
David, you're not
expensive what
wrong.
it is to
it's
me.
very
If
just
you like
expensive.
saying,
What it is.
You know how
Written
many
by
high
Starring
grades
at the
I
same
could get for
time.
that price?
Depends on the high grade.
You know,
I will say that
I can get a couple master grades.
What is the scale on this thing,
unless
though?
this
That's
is
the
a
thing.
full unless this is a full robot one, I don't see that price point
'Cause-
being worth it.
No,
This looks too small to be worth that kind of
it
money.
is. It's
Exactly.
probably the size of a high grade. Probably.
If it's the size of a high grade,
I
no,
stopped
fuck off with that
watching-
money.
Does
Gotta
it
be like-
include the
Watching
Zero
Frank in
Two?
episode
Yes, it does.
2.
It's
It
not.
got
It's still
bored.
not worth it.
It
For
does.
that
It is
not
the
worth it.
fifth
Still not.
fifth anniversary set.
But like if it's a model kit, it has to be bigger and have a lot more accessories than that. Like I have to be able to transform it or something.
I mean, I'm not even trying to be mean to it. Like a real grade high new money for that.
I could
Yeah.
buy
Well,
two Mozzie
I
that's
can
for that
hard
build-
price.
Like,
Yeah,
like
I
I
don't
will
know.
say, this suit looks fine. Oh, especially if it's like imitating
mean-
the thing from the MA. But the price point is the main
it's a
thing.
little
we're
high.
all
Yeah,
pointing
it
at.
looks
Yeah.
good. I'm not gonna say it doesn't
Yeah,
look
I mean,
good.
I'm not gonna bash its design.
Yeah.
But, I'm just.
It's,
not a
just,
Frank
it's just the
fan.
price
Yes.
tag.
Our
Oh,
next
this
I
kit,
love this design.
which I'm
I hate it.
really excited for. I think
I'm
the
jumping on
Elfrith
the-
has
on
like
the
really an
Conquering
amazing
pre-order.
frame, and this one is of course, the P Bandai release. It's the 1144 Gundam Elfrith Anavata, which is coming out in December for 2,090 yen. I think it looks freaking amazing. I think a kit bash with some wings on this thing of some sort. Oh my god.
It looks a lot better than the Ariel. Like, holy shit.
Change the color
Yeah.
of the head, then I'll agree with you.
I'm a
No, I
little
think it's
bit
fine the way it
I'm a
is.
little bit
I'm
angry
fine
at
with the
Bandai.
colors,
'cause I
honestly.
feel like they're trying to sell it to me with shoulder cannons.
I
I
just
think
they're
they're like
don't
shoulder
like the
shotguns
color
or something.
scheme.
You don't like the color scheme?
Also, I can't tell you what it is. It only just showed up in the manga.
No,
Wait, what manga? It's in the manga?
head color needs the
Yeah,
head needs more
the one
white
that
on
the
it.
Lifrith Jew comes from.
Oh, I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
a
like
lot
it.
of lifts just showing up out of nowhere.
Well, only two.
So far.
Still, that's more than the ones we've had.
God damn. I mean,
And we
Originally,
still
there
can't
was
get a
just-
free
it
production
really is.
model.
I just
yeah.
wish, like,
It's
I
got
would
sword
willingly,
bits.
like,
I
I would
like
love
it.
to see them drop the effect parts and make it a wide release.
Yeah, that ain't
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah,
Those
Unfortunately.
swords just scream, "Hey, we're trying to be Metal Gear Raiden. Love
Um,
us."
There's two really unique things that I really like about this kit, which David actually pointed out as well, is that there's feet turbines and there are basically knee fins, which I'm always a big fan of, which you don't really see a lot in kits these days. Which
That does seem
What
to
I love-
imply that, and the physical blade seem to imply it's designed for fighting underwater, but we have not seen it do that yet in the manga.
I will say this, that the fins on the knees actually make sense for protecting the thrusters on the legs, unlike with the Ariel, which makes the overall design on the
yeah,
Ariel look worse.
I'm a big fan of this kit. I love it.
I think this is
I
quite
like it.
Oh, I think it
phenomenal.
looks amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
I really don't like the head coloration.
If
don't
I
like the
spent money
blue?
on this kit, I would literally
I
I
were to
don't
get
think
it-
the head should be solid blue.
rifles for it instead and have it as like a full attack mode rifle system.
It
I
reminds me of,
I
I mean,
I
the
would
Wow.
agree. A little splash of that like grayish white on the head would probably make it pop a lot.
Yeah,
You know
like
what? You know what I
how
think
helmet
this would look
casing.
really good in. You know, I think it would look good in Titans colors, especially.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Titans colors would be great.
This thing has
That's
the
what one of my
Vidar
aerials
knees. It
was painted
does.
in.
Yeah.
If I ever paint this, I might paint it in the Moon Gundam colors, like the purple chest and like the sort of off-white everything.
Oh, I
else.
could see that. I could see that. I
Mostly
like
because I just
that.
like the
I
bunny
like
ears.
the blue head because the I was gonna say Trans Am, but no, the permit score on the head with the
Fancy.
red really pops, and I kind of
Yeah.
like how it all fits together.
It definitely pops more
kinda
than the
works.
Jew. The Jew is such a dark color. It doesn't pop very well.
I just wish they'd gone with a blue face and a white helmet. I would have gone that much
I'd
harder.
like
That would have been good.
the crowning on the head to have been like the white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The crown, actual helmet cover.
Would you
Or
change?
maybe
would you
or maybe
change
like
the
the
fin, the fin
ears,
color to
or maybe
maybe
the ears.
Yeah, like the ears or sorry, like the fins to maybe like a yellow or a white, maybe.
Actually, you
just
guys are
have
giving
it
me
all
ideas
one
for
color.
my Witcher Mercury custom. I might actually do it in Titans colors.
Yeah.
I actually did do the Ariel and Titans colors, and it looks really good.
Why haven't we seen it?
Because I have to pose it, and because I did the same thing that somebody else already did, where they took the Helios backpack and put on it.
We
I was like, I
don't
don't want to
care that
copy.
someone else did it. We want to
I have
see
to.
Yeah, we wanna
I
yours.
see
do
it
have to
work.
pose it still because I have the stands,
Mhm.
the special
Oh, yeah,
stands
yeah.
Show
for
us
the
your.
model. So
Okay, this
And
is
of
an
course-
IBO design if I've ever fucking
We
seen
have
one. Who bought it?
Yeah.
I
we
love
have
it.
a new Gundam frame, which is from the Kujin family. It is the Gundam
Yeah.
Zepar.
ew.
I
This
mean,
gives
they're
Does
me-
eventually.
Ram
Try
know
it.
you stole the Susanoo?
I mean,
Destroy it.
eventually we're going to get all the 72, but I actually
and not a
really like
master
this
grade for
one.
them.
Wait, what's its name?
The Gundam Zepar.
Wait. This is
So
Eox
the
family Gundam?
Gundam Zipper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Destroy it.
Yes. Can I zoom in here?
I
There we
like the
go.
design of it,
So-
and I like the red. So
It gives me major Saint Batman vibes, like the
Oh,
red
Azrael.
coloration, the white cross on the chest, and the sort of Batman.
Yeah, that was when Azrael was
silhouette.
Batman.
It gives me Azrael vibes, and I love
I like this.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
got-
this.
It's
I
Azrael.
really
meets
do like
Turn
this
A.
design.
I like this design. I'm a big fan.
It screams
Ew,
Susanoo to me.
That may go lower thanks to you saying turn A.
It has I think it comes with like a big ass shield and a sword as
Talk
well.
about the cross.
It does look like, honestly, it looks like those side fins could just become shields or stab into the enemy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like
Would
they're
be
filling up the
very ideal.
frames because I think we had like a total of 72 frames they needed to kind of fill.
Yeah,
I'm waiting
all
for
of
these
the
kits to come out. So
72 demon pillars.
yeah.
It
We
just
have
screams Jiminy
another
Wilkins
another
Batman.
Robodamashi release. This is the Efreet custom version.
Yeah,
So,
that's
the high
it's also
grade.
from Blue Destiny.
it-
It also has the exam ability, same as the Blue Destiny.
I find it hilarious that the Ifrits, there's so many goddamn Ifrit variants when canonically 8 of the machines exist total.
Yeah, because they never got mass produced.
And they
why is it
just
on
originate
fire?
because exam.
Because exam, it's
Okay.
using the power of a dead girl, of a dead teenage
Of a
girl.
dead
Oh,
teenage
She's not
type.
dead,
Because
she's
of
just in a coma.
She's
I
not
mean,
dead.
it's
Depends on
Xeon.
what
You expect
translation
evil
you're going
crap
with.
like this.
It's another win for Xeon. I love this. This looks amazing.
And you would be happy
I
to know
also
that
high
gets
grade,
I love
destroyed.
the
master grade for this was more
ingenuity.
available.
I love the ingenuity of it. It's the good thing too. It's not a P Bandai, so it'll be available to everyone who wants it.
Yeah.
So.
And
It
you'll be
is
happy to
Original
know.
master grade for this was more available.
the release is coming out in December, and it's 9,000 yen.
Damn. that's not bad.
This
Wait.
is a P Bandai. So now 30-minute missions is they're doing P Bandai releases, which is never good for anybody. This
Nope.
is the Seal Nova custom, the space type, which is being released
I think it's ugly.
in December, and
You
it's
could
for
literally probably make this
2,800 yen.
It's just a mishmash of parts.
Yeah,
I
you
will
could
say,
make
as someone
this
that
without
shit.
loves,
Bandai.
It looks like I built it using Hero Factory parts.
I will
It
say
does.
this. I will say this, as someone that loves like Knight and Angel designs put together for Mecha, this does not hit well because of how thin it is and how it looks like it looks like it's
feel like
riddled
the
with
shoulders.
bullets already.
I like the shoulder shields though.
The
shoulder
shoulder shields are
shields are
nice.
It's the legs
yeah.
that are not doing
It's
it
the
for me.
legs that are not hitting
Yeah.
for anyone, and the back thrusters the way they are.
It's
doesn't
like
No, I can
it's
tell
like
you what's
the
wrong with
final
this.
the final inspection the final inspector came in and he's like, oh, it's a nice
Wait a minute.
design. What happened to the legs? Well, what do you mean? Well, are they?
Uh,
they're
where's
not
the-
finished. Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
did you
It's
didn't
like,
finish
no,
That's
they're not.
Xeon. We're just
aren't there.
sorry, sir. We ran out of
feet
budget
Wait a
again.
minute.
Why are the
It's
feet on the
backpack.
on the thighs? Why are the are wireframes the feet?
I'm sorry,
minute,
sir.
wait a
They
minute.
diverted
The problem
all
is
kinds of.
Why
They
is
diverted
It's,
all production to the GAN.
It's wearing snowshoes.
The backpack looks like one of those space type ones they came out with a while ago.
Yeah.
It looks
It-
like
yeah,
something.
legs.
You could literally build this with current
Yeah, you
30-minute mission stuff, probably.
I just realized what the
problem
backpack
is
reminds
the
me of.
torso is flimsy.
It
The torso
reminds
is
me of like a
flimsy.
worse version of the Tolgeese backpack.
Yeah,
It looks a
that
bit
is.
like the Super Gundam's backpack was shrunk down.
I'm pretty sure that is a genuine like booster pack they already released.
It is.
Look, do you really need legs if you're going to be fighting in space? Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you kick with?
Yes.
What do you use to?
Why
What
do
do
you
you
think
use to break your
Charlotte-
fall?
In space.
A high mobility type. That's
Yeah,
all. I'm
if
saying.
you're if you're going at full speed, what do you use to break your fall when you hit something?
You're not hitting anything. You're just using your jetpack and going pew pew.
Oh, you're not hitting anything in space. Not
I
anything at all.
me in space. We'll see whether legs are effective or not.
Yes, let's do it in an asteroid field. See what happens.
Look,
Without
the Neo
legs, it turns out
Zeong
that
didn't
really
have
awesome
legs and
pose.
it did fine.
It
You
had
can get that
That's
really
so
awesome
legs.
entrance from Unicorn. Wow, God, what was it? That really old suit when it like does that barrel roll with the one with the shield knuckle thing. It like
There's a-
lands on the
Oh
spaceship.
yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't
There's
get
a
that pose with no legs.
Yeah.
There's a reason the Zeong never got anything. Because they knew
So
him.
do you guys like this suit or not really?
What do you think?
I say
Really
it's a
not feeling it.
unanimous
I like the
yes.
legs.
It could work.
Like,
No.
there's a few
Short,
good bits, like
change
the
the
head
goddamn
and
legs.
the sides and the weapon, but other than that,
Don't make 30-minute missions kids P Bandai at all. There's
Yeah.
no reason for that.
I think
They're
the
supposed
legs
to
are
be
really cool, and
accessible.
then everything else sucks.
Yeah, the whole-
Here's
that's
another
the whole
P
point, it's supposed to be
Bandai
accessible.
release. It's Tamashii Nations.
Oh, yeah,
this
I
is
saw this.
the Marine
Huh.
Zaku, which looks. I like the. I really like the effect parts.
I think this
really
was already
Very
up
nice.
on
oh
the
yeah,
P
another
Bandai.
thing that the
Stuff going
Byerland
on
custom
on
killed.
Twitter.
I think this is already up on the P Bandai US.
It is.
site.
I
Yeah,
saw
you
it.
can get it.
Yeah, I
It's
saw it. I was like,
April
nice one.
2024 release for
Mhm.
8,200 yen.
I'm
I
not
like the
getting
effect
it.
parts, and yeah, here's you can use them on the Zagok here,
Nice.
and
That's nice.
yeah, it looks cool.
wish it wasn't
Our
Bandai.
last release is another Zigzeon. It's Gelgu Canon version. It's the Thomas Kurtz custom. Releases in March, and it's for 8,800 yen.
You know, back in my day, the cannon parts were just
That
extra
one's
on high
also up. I'm
mobility.
looking at the
Back
Bandai
in my
right
day,
now.
the Gelgood can couldn't run half a mile.
This looks like a 7-Eleven version, no?
It does.
It does. The coloring, like
Yeah.
it's
Like,
either
the
supposed to be.
green's a very good green, mind you,
The
but
head
Yeah.
truck's back,
But I
and
will
it's
say-
better
Jungle
than
colors.
ever.
I will say, with this color scheme, I'm wondering: is it supposed to be in the desert or in the forest? Like, what the hell is going
Yes.
on here?
I don't know.
it's someone's ace colors.
If someone's ace
Also-
colors, obviously they don't know how to camouflage on
Exactly.
Earth.
All right.
Also, holy fucking shit, we're getting the Grams on.
We have the rumor mill.
we're-
Apparently, this has been leaked. Again, for anyone who's watching, take this with a grain of salt.
Grains of salt, very much taken.
Yeah, please.
A whole bottle.
So apparently we're getting a Gundam Build Metaverse new product.
Oh.
I don't know what the hell that is, but looks
I mean,
like
that's already actually on the product page for the Metaverse website. Just new product.
Okay,
A.
so that's confirmed. Okay, so we're getting so it looks like we're getting two kits from the movie, I guess, the Freedom Gundam Kai and the Justice Gundam Kai, or from Seed Freedom or whatever it is. Or wait, why do they have? Oh, because those are new products.
know.
Okay, so I don't know. Are the Kais going to be?
So the Kais are probably going to be the regular Justice and Freedom, and the Seed
Yeah.
Freedom new product A and B are probably going to be the upgraded suits for the movie.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
Probably.
We got
Probably.
Figure Standard Build Metaverse, which is almost assuredly the new Fumina design.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely.
100%.
I mean, look at her.
We're getting a new
She's-
Alakis.
Give me Choo Choo Figure Eyes.
I wonder if she'll have the duck lips.
Just want Figure Eyes Choo Choo.
Why trigger? Why is Trigger finally getting a figure rise?
Why not?
3 years later.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why didn't they do this during this?
What is Trigger
Oh,
from?
listen, I don't even know why
I like
Kamen Rider
Tiga.
Dime is
I
getting
like
a figure
I've
here.
only just started watching Kamen Rider, the new one. I want
Oh,
trading cards now.
Oh, the gotcha, yeah.
Trigger
The new
love it.
Kamen Rider Gaim
Ultimate.
is about fruit.
This is Ultimate Trigger.
The one
I'm a
thing
fan of
that's
Tiga, not
also
Trigger's
not
one.
mentioned on this this leak, but there's been another leak commenting on that there's going to be a master grade narrative Gundam. But the problem is we've been kind of hearing about that for years now. So
Also, I
whether
don't
or
buy it.
not
The narrative
that's going to
hype's
be
over.
true or not, I
No,
don't
never
know.
for me.
But if they go master grade narrative, I hope they go big and they give us all the packs with it. But knowing
big or go
Bandai,
All the packs will be P Bandai.
knowing Bandai, the packs will be P Bandai exclusive.
There is no
Oh,
way we get an
definitely.
Apex. There's just no. It's too.
We're not
That'd
getting
be
a master
bigger.
grade Apex.
That'd be bigger than the Deep Striker if we did.
I mean,
Also, by the way, question is that did you hear that apparently at one of those like weird conventions they're doing for this metaverse thing that there's gonna be new high grade Witch from Mercury kits shown off?
what?
Apparently.
No.
Yeah, I saw that on. I don't know anything about that, but
Great.
I
Hey,
just
we
saw it.
added,
Yeah,
dude, we
that's
added the
exclusive thing
season
for-
2 weapons.
I didn't know that.
That's
Because apparently,
Yeah, what's
Gundam
left to
Twitter
do
was posting
besides
all over
one-off
that.
appearances?
I
Oh,
mean,
what
they
about
could
that
do some
one?
of the
What about that one
grunts, the
mobile
weapon
suit from
packs.
the episode where they were focused on Earth? Those remember
Oh,
those
that
suits we were
one.
all liking
They
so
also
much?
thing
didn't
that-
do the
the thing
gun
that looked
node.
like a serpent.
The Freedom Fighters, the ones that they
Oh,
piloted.
like the
Yeah.
serpent ones?
Yeah, the thing that looked
Yeah,
like
the
a
serpent
that
serpent.
would be
one.
that'd be really cool. That'd be really
Huh.
cool.
They also didn't do the
Uh,
gun node. That
they-
is, in the last few
They
episodes.
didn't do the gun node.
Nope.
Oh
They
yeah,
did
the
not.
last one.
Well, they did the vulva.
Yeah, but the nodes were different.
Yeah, they looked way different.
And what about the suits that we saw for 5 seconds in that one episode? There was like 4 of them.
And of course, the Lifrith reproductions.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to see.
Ooh,
I would like
I
that.
don't
Given their-
see those being P Bandai, unfortunately.
Probably
Hmm.
most. of them.
Apparently,
like, I
a
didn't
lot
know
of the
that any
theory as to why
concrete-
they haven't happened is because they can't actually make it out of the Lifrith without heavy retooling.
That's
Because
true.
Yes, because
color
the torso is
separation is
weird.
wrong.
I think I saw your post on Twitter for that.
Next up, we actually have a new trailer from the 3-part series of the next kind of like build series,
Is
the
it
Build
3
Metaverse.
parts, or was it that they were putting the first 3 parts on like the same day?
I thought it was
I
a
think-
3-part series.
It might.
I-
Okay.
I think
Well,
it's gonna be like
episode.
Battle Log, where it has another 3-part series. The Build Divers stuff hasn't been doing well, so I think they're just
Yeah.
gonna do like small mini series for a while.
So let's see.
Yeah.
It's let's check out the
I
new
wonder
trailer. It's
why.
coming out October 6th.
失敗してもいいんだいくらでもやり直せる
I will say that
大
this
切なのは
looks better
楽しむ
in
ことだ
motion than it does
そうだ
as
It
a
does.
kit.
Yeah, it does look better.
But I do fear that it's they're not gonna have enough time to do anything good with
This
it.
is my Gunpla. Love Gundam.
It's nice to see a main character whose avatar isn't just one-to-one who they are. in real
Yeah,
life.
which
That's
is
a good
better.
thing. Also,
Dio,
instant
Hojo.
waifu. I'm sorry.
Of course.
Valid.
So, can we just say how fucking evil the Gundam Law's head looks? It looks like the GPO2.
It does.
It does.
Looks like he's gonna start stroking its knot beard and monologuing.
Of course, and
Also, I'm very...
They look
The-
great.
Honestly, the most interesting part of this for me, the fact that the Momo Kapul shown actually matches up to the Sonic Kapul from the mobile game more than any other variant we've seen thus far.
Yeah.
I just want to see the Lupus Rex there. Well, it's not really,
I don't-
so like I
They
just want to
always
see
make
that.
the Lupus Rex so evil looking for all these build stuff.
You know, it's going to be
Because
a
it's evil.
shark
I mean,
character
it's
piloting,
evil.
right? It's going to be a dude with glasses, sunglasses. He's going to be piloting that.
I'm pretty sure the Shark clone is that girl in green, given
Yeah.
the website says, well, one, her name is just Lady Mask.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
there you go.
That's hers.
That's
like
hers for
harkening back
sure.
to a statement. I don't remember who just said it, but like the Lupus Rex looks evil because it is evil. The whole point at the end
Yeah,
of
they're
IPO is
demons.
that they turn evil. You
And
know,
they're
Yeah, they
based
like
on
lived long
demons.
enough to
second
become
in
the
guys.
villains.
Yeah, they became the villains. That's why the Lupus Rex just this. Also, interesting thing. I like how this coincides with the fact that apparently Bandai is working on actual Gunpla VR.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We are.
I'm not
We're
sure
gonna.
how
We're
that's
gonna.
gonna
We're gonna
look,
see
but,
that
you
next.
know.
We're gonna see that next. So,
Alright, cool.
no, there's been no news on the Psycho Gundam in the background. We don't know anything about it yet. But
It's new product A.
it's probably the new product A. We actually have something interesting. This is Gundam VR. We using your model kits that you built. Take a look here.
This is gonna be. Well, I hope it works. Is my main thought.
This is the third test event that they're showing.
Test event, so they're just trying
If
it
they
out.
could make this good, this could be huge. If it's
It could be.
sucked,
If it's gonna be good, you know, not just Gundam fans are getting into it. Mecha fans in general
Yeah.
who just want to make their own shit.
Oh yeah.
You can do high grades and real grades and entry grades and SD Gundam, so no master grades.
I really hope this actually starts to work.
So I'm gonna lie with you. This is where modern advances in AI should be used.
Yes.
Yes.
honestly, I
ChatGPT.
think it's so. This is really funny because this is basically Bandai was like, you remember that thing we did with Build Fighters where they basically had VR Gunpla battles, and the board was like, yeah.
Oh hey,
It was
big
like,
damn.
what if we made that real?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Why
basically
can't we
all
have a
we-
Yu-Gi-Oh
This is all
VR
we-
battle? You know?
I mean, this is all we really want. We want to be able to actually feel like we're in the cockpit and be battling
Yeah.
people online.
Yeah.
With
We
our
wanna
own
play- we
custom-made
wanna do more
Gundam.
with our Gunpla, then just build it and customize and display
Yeah.
it. And this is like
The big
something
draw
where you
for
can
me
actually
is
do
being able
something
to
with it.
is being able to like upload your own custom design and everything.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, it looks super janky. Like this is
It does.
probably
Yeah, it's gonna be
This is
janky shit.
early on.
like I
but I have
expect this to
hope.
be good in maybe like 10 years.
I
don't
can
see it being
wait.
readily available like in the next year. It doesn't look like it's going to be that soon.
It's not gonna take that long, I believe, but it will take quite a long time.
Oh
10
yeah.
years, I think,
Probably
is a little
won't
much.
see-
Maybe I want to say
5
6
years.
years.
Yeah, somewhere around there is gonna be before you like even see it be a thing.
Like it's
Because
gonna,
like
yeah.
you
I
know,
think
in
it'll
3D
still be
printing, we
janky
do
though
use-
on release.
Yeah,
It's gonna be janky
will.
as shit, you know? I don't think we're gonna
And
care
it's-
that much.
I think it's gonna definitely be janky, but that because this is a whole new thing that no one, I
Putting
think, has
So
really
many
tried
eggs into
out.
this
So
basket, though.
So the interesting thing is this is
here-
basically what we do for 3D scanning to turn things into 3D models that are real, but for Gunpla, and 3D scanners that are decent enough to do this are relatively expensive, meaning that this will probably be a thing that will like only be available in certain locations for
Yeah.
a while before
Yeah.
they figure out some way to make it available to the general public without everybody needing to buy $1,000 worth of equipment to put a thing into their house
it's
where they
basically
can
like
actually
I think
do
I know
that.
what they need to do. They need to make this basically into an app. Like take pictures of your Gunpla like from all sides and then basically upload it or something like that.
Take like a 3D
Isn't that
video.
literally the background of Breaker Mobile?
More or less, but basically I understand what he means by putting too many eggs in one basket, but here's the thing. This basket is what everyone wants to be real.
It's the awesome basket. It's the basket of cool
Oh,
shit.
I want it really bad, but I just
This is like an
you
executive
even now,
being like,
you understand, like all Gundam fans, they really just we want to be able to use our Gunpla in an actual sense like this.
Yeah, we want an actual Gunpla battle.
This is like half of why Build Fighters resonated, because like, I want this.
Yes.
This will be like quite popular in Japan, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
you said, with the scanner is going to be the struggle. So if they can make it in populated areas where you take your Gunpla and you can get it scanned that way, good concept. But
I will
getting
straight up just
outside of Japan might be a struggle. But I mean, they'll prioritize Japan, obviously, but it's
Yeah,
all about
yeah.
the scanning
Well,
is going to
yeah.
be the main issue. But I like the concept. The concept idea is good.
I think like
Yeah.
with VTubing, it'll just be a time where only like certain people are able to get until they make things basically more available to the general public.
Pretty
And
much.
then
It might
Unity
also
kills
happen
everything.
that they make it like somewhat open source, I guess, because like people could figure out how to use a phone or another 3D scanner and then, combine it with some kind of generative AI, figure out how that would work, and you wouldn't have to worry about like copyright, because the copyright to the IPs with Bandai, so they don't have to worry about the fact that the whole thing with AI is going to be nothing's going to be copyrightable. So the people are going to stop using it that want to use it for like art and stuff, because they won't be able to make money off it without people just taking the art and being like, yeah, this is mine now, by the way. But this is like the perfect use case for augmenting regular technology with AI, and then being able to use the AI to scan the parts that were made or used for the Gunpla, and then turn it into a asset, or like use a library you have established to make the Gunpla in the virtual setting using the AI, and then you're able to play. Because without that, it's going to be difficult, because technically you'd need a 3D model that is completely animated, textured, of every single Gunpla part to be able to
Yep.
do this.
And not just that, you also need to account for scratch build shit. What happens when somebody walks up with a fucking Godzilla
Exactly.
figure?
It's like there's no way they could make this happen without some kind of generative system to generate your Gunpla from basically one pre-made assets and assets that are made on the fly by something that's not a real person. Because just turning the entire Witch from Mercury line into fully animated, fully textured, playable assets would take somebody like me on my own, like one person, without a whole studio, like multiple years. If you have a whole studio, maybe 3 to 4 months, depending how many people are working there.
Like,
I
So,
will.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I'm just happy that this is even becoming an option or being looked at as a possibility.
I'm just glad we finally found a use for generative AI.
Yeah.
Because, like, this isn't taking anyone's job. This isn't a job that could exist without it.
Yeah, this is the busy
Well,
work
the
that no
job
one
that would
could
exist-
take to some.
The job that would exist would be incredibly grueling, exhausting, and basically impossible.
Yeah, it would
Because,
be literally no one would take this job. Basically, it's the job.
The thing is, like, it took what are they called? Took From Software that many years to develop Armored Core and make all the assets. Now imagine trying.
From Software actually takes their time.
Yeah, of course, but like there's still time effort they took to make all the assets before they started making the game and shit. Now imagine making every Gunpla combo and every like Gunpla kit that's just stock as a fully usable asset in a video game. Unless you have a studio of like 2,000 people, you're looking at like 10 years of work.
It looked like the system was actively trying to rig up what it scanned.
Yes, it was actually like generating whatever, the scan was. So this is going to be really cool to watch.
We are going to move on to the cool wall, since we have everyone here for now.
Already?
Oh boy!
Oh boy! What do we have this time? What series are we heading into?
I think the Fetties will be happy.
I just want to point out, you guys were objectively wrong last week, and I'm mad about it.
This series.
Wait, what?
You guys were all wrong in your opinions last week.
Aren't we incredibly right, though? The Close Combat Gym 3.
We have the first on our
What's the difference?
pecking wall. We have the GM.
It doesn't have the missile pods on either side, and it has more beam weapons for getting close. It's basically made to be faster.
I'll admit, I don't like the Gym 3 as much as I like the Gym.
I like the Gym 3 just fine.
It's a bit too bulky.
I'll get it.
It's because it's using basically Gundam Mark II parts.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're all left over, what else are you going to do with them?
make more Gundam Mark IIs.
I know, but
That
you gotta
takes
mass
money.
produce everything.
Where's
And
it
the
going on the
movable
wall here?
frame. Who wants to start?
Well, do you want to
I'll-
go Mech Wolf? You
I'm gonna go
Okay,
with
since
V
I'm like
first.
this-
I'm gonna go with V
I was
first.
okay.
I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. It's boring to me. Like full on, legit boring.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I take a good look at it, and I'm like, yes, I I know it can have a lot of options bolted on, and it's got all these little tweaks, and mechanically it's sound, but also it's boring. Like I don't know. I kind of feel like if you're going to offer me a new car, for example, if I'm going to win it on a game show, I don't want to see a fucking minivan come rolling out. I want to see like a little Miata or a fucking Mazda RX-5
Uh,
or something.
So, like, what's your
It
problem?
it 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 looks okay. The colors are okay. It's what you expect, but that's the problem at the same time. It's what I expected.
I will say
It,
that it literally has the other parts from the other, like the normal GM3 taken off just to make it faster.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good perk and all to make it go faster. I mean, stick a racing stripe
Uh,
on it for all I care, but it's good, but it's not bad. It's very mediocre to me. Like
Okay.
that's the best way to describe it. It's mediocre to me. It's good, but it's not bad. Um, yeah, I'm gonna give it a straight middle of the wall cool because if you'd shown it to me with the extra parts bolted on, I get the function you're trying to make it go faster and everything
Yeah.
and more mobile, but that's not me, man. That I want the heavy shit bolted
I know
on.
you do. You want all
I
the heavy
really
Yeah,
do,
weapons.
Mr.
yeah.
Heavy Arms.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So
You
where
need the G3 Defensor.
where would
The
you
Gym
put it on
3.
the cool wall here?
Straight on the cool wall. I would put it like I say, because it's not going to Sub-Zero, but it's not going to not cool as well. I personally would just put it with the other gym, like right next to it, holding hands. It's just
Yeah.
another gym to me,
Okay.
and that's just me, like straight up about it. I've got nothing really interesting to put about. I'm sure
Yeah.
the other grunt fans here will, but for me, yeah, it's mediocre, man.
All right. Icy.
So it's no secret I don't care for gyms.
My man.
This
Yes, your wrong opinions are known.
My man.
the only redeemable thing about this is that it does look so much like the Gundam Mark II, which is just one of my favorite UC Gundams.
Mm-hmm.
And it's upsetting me that they're trying to trick me into liking it by trying to do that.
Frick
So
you. What?
the color
that was
palette
Gen
is
3. It
the
was
color
using
palette's
data
not
from the
great.
Mark II.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Why
not,
would you
it's
not do
annoying.
it? It's a grunt suit. It's usually
Like the Mark II is
It's
such a
not
good
the Gundam.
design.
It's not a suit.
Yeah, it's a gym at the end of the day,
which means it's
and
better than a Zaku.
Yeah.
it's very
It lasted
bland.
until Universal Century 96.
A Zaku didn't even make it that far.
This is a just, you know what? Because it does look like the Mark II, it's just going to be regular, not cool for me.
Not cool. Not another one on the not. You know what? I
Another
respect
one.
that answer. I respect that answer.
Wrong.
Of course
It's
you
a
do.
wrong answer, but it's okay
Let's
to
go
have
with
an
medic
answer.
here.
It's not. I don't like it as much as the vanilla gym because I feel like it's a bit. I feel like they added too much for me to really truly love it. I don't know, so many angles, whatever's going on with those knees.
Oh, those hold the beam weapons. It's not actual beam weapons in them. It's not like those weird beam ankles. It literally just holds them.
That's weird because I remember in Divers, the GM3 Beam Master had to bulk them up just to fit a saber inside them.
That's weird because this thing has a beam spear or beam javelin, whatever you're gonna call
It's
it.
kind of weird that it has like these really big ass like.
I mean, this thing took down the
knees for
Juagu
no
like
reason.
nothing because of how fast it was.
Which
I
one's the
just
Juagu?
really want
Yeah,
to
it
get
killed
to
the
Mech Wolf's
Juagu.
opinion.
Like it
Which
cut
is the
through its
Juagu?
so
tail.
horny for this.
I know, but the
I don't know what the Juagu is.
Oh, you don't know what it's basically, think of like a really heavy, like elephant-looking
Yeah, that
Xeon
thing.
mech that's
Blood
literally
was sick.
Oh,
it's
that one.
ugly. Yeah.
Put some respect.
I think a
on my
lot
boy.
of things could take
They
that
were-
down with like it was nothing.
It's mostly made for heavy armor back in the First War, back in Universal.
Didn't Gym 2s take that down in Unicorn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
they
was
did.
this is from Unicorn. This
Yep.
Gym 3 is from Unicorn. It was back in
Yes,
Torrington base.
It is.
Oh, so it's Gym 3s then.
Yeah. These were all just a
Like-
bunch of like Nemos, Nemo
So these are the
2s,
suits that
and
did nothing as that mother and child died.
Yep. So wait, where's it going?
yeah,
Where's
no.
it going?
High cool. It's not quite the Sub-Zero of the classic Gym, but
Wow. Okay, well, Locus.
One moment.
I could
Actually,
feel
yeah, I got
disappointment emanating from
Okay.
you.
So like, what is a good analogy? This
Here,
is
I
like
love it. I love your analogies.
Here we go.
Mom, we
this
have
is like
Gundam
the
Gunpla at home.
hatchback of this is like the hatchback equivalent of a mobile suit. It's nothing special. It doesn't look particularly cool. It's not particularly interesting. But you can do anything with it that you want. You can mount a machine gun to it. You can add a trailer. You can mount a motor on the trailer afterwards.
I want to give it
But it's
Psycho
just like-
Frame.
It's just like this is okay. You know what I mean? It's like you're nothing special. You don't stand out in the crowd, but at least you get the job done. You're not ugly. You know what I mean? This is like your
Yes,
he's
average
not
a
middle-aged
Zaku.
guy.
he's
This
not
is-
as awkward.
Okay, I have another one. This is like your average middle-aged guy who works at IT. There's a million
Jesus.
of them, but at least he gets the job done.
Jesus.
And is
I
extremely
take offense to that as the average middle-aged
So
guy
we're
who
going
works
in the
IT.
so
I
basically
put
not
this, like-
cool.
No, this is like right on the line.
On the line?
Cool,
Okay.
not cool. Yeah, this is like on the line.
I would just like to throw out.
You might have to
big
make like a
love to
fifth
Locus.
category to
Am
just
I
for on
going
the
in?
line
Yeah,
kids.
Mac Wolf,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead.
need to.
It's
redesign
Sub-Zero, and
Yeah, I
you
couldn't
know
hear what
it
he
is.
said.
Jesus.
You're all
I couldn't hear
wrong.
what V
What?
said.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
I just want to throw out that Locus is a legend because I agree with him, and I would go on a game show with him to win the minivan and not be happy about it.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
thing
sorry,
is-
Mech Wolf, something,
While the Diago
Sub-Zero,
was busy
something doesn't
fighting-
count. Kai, go
oh,
ahead.
please. I am still speaking.
Yeah, Mech Wolf, go ahead.
I
Tell
will
us.
say that while the Diago was taking down a bunch of Nemos who were pretty outdated at the time because, well, their beam weapons literally couldn't cut through it, this thing cut right through its arm and stabbed it in the chest. And then he asked if the Nemos were okay. He
I think this
literally
says
were
more about the
defending himself.
Nemos.
Well, yeah, because they're Nemos. They're literally... mostly because the Diago was made with thick armor. Like, incredibly thick.
Yeah.
It was made to be able to tank beam weapons normally.
Oh, yeah?
Because it was supposed to be deployed against Jaburo.
Oh, okay.
It was supposed
Yeah,
to
it
be deployed at
explains so much
Jaburo.
about its looks.
Yeah, it was supposed to be deployed during Jaburo, like, trying to get into the base, basically, and deal with all of its heavy weapons. But it was never
Is-
able to be, released at the time. But yeah, this thing fought well before, the almighty custom Fireland had to tear through all of the Xeon fools and show them who's what's what.
Cool
This
story,
thing
bro.
did amazing well.
Cool story, bro.
But yeah, I just love the design of the
Okay.
Gym 3 in general.
You know
I
what?
like the double antennas and the double beam saber of. I always love the Mark II backpack, so that just makes it better for me.
You
Like,
know
it
what?
just-
You know what, Mech? After hearing that, I've actually changed my opinion. I've actually changed my
Wait
opinion.
for it.
From seriously not cool to not cool. But
But
you
yeah,
know,
this
it's up
thing.
there.
I just honestly always like the Gym 3. Like, it's my favorite version of the Gym. Like, it's so. Like, it's obviously clear. It shows all the advancements that the Federation has
Mhm.
made in the Gym. They've gone from a workhorse to a warhorse.
Well said. Well said.
I could imagine on Mechwolf's car that on the bumper it reads, "My other ride is a GM3."
Yes.
It's
I mean,
a
if you
humble
gave
type-
me this,
it's-
I would
it's
not
a
be
hatchback.
unhappy.
It's a hatchback.
If I got
It's
this,
awesome.
I would not be unhappy.
You know what, Mech? We all got a suit we love. You've shown yours, and it's beautiful, man.
I mean, this is only second to the Jagan for me.
We're gonna go with Kai. Kai, finish it off with
Yeah, go on,
your...
guy.
Finish it off with false swipe.
So, okay, basically everyone said what I thought about the Gym 3. I love the Gym 3. I like its design. It's a very logical upgrade for the normal gym line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say this out here. I am probably the biggest unicorn fan on this podcast. I will go ahead and say that.
I'd give you a run for your money, I think.
I love
Yeah, you two
I'm
like
more of a
unicorn.
narrative fan, but you know.
Narrative's good.
Narrative's part of it.
One of these days I'm gonna go back and finish I'm gonna finish Unicorn, and I'm probably gonna have to be high for it.
Kai, finish it off.
I just don't.
This one is high cool, not quite Sub-Zero for me.
Wow.
Mostly just because I like the gym. I like the more simplistic design of it. In fact, I thought this was the normal Gym 3 until I saw like the normal sort of shading they did for Unicorn. So I was like, oh yeah, it's that one Gym 3 that was a boss before Byerland came around and took its thunder.
Yeah, it was before the Byerland and the Jagan, you know.
But,
all right,
yeah,
so
like high cool, not quite Sub-Zero, but getting there.
All right, actually, so most people actually kind of liked it, unfortunately. So it's going to be kind of in the cool section, just under the GM2.
Which seems like a rightful place for it, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's nothing special, right? I mean, it's just it is what it is, right?
Sequence, it's the Byerland is the MVP in that one, so it kind of overshadowed what the other gyms were doing.
I mean, we see this in Double Zeta, but it doesn't really get to do much. It's mostly just evacuating civilians, you know, while Xeon, of course, throws another space station at Earth.
Our next mobile suit is the Jagan.
Jagan, my boy.
Jagan.
My love.
We'll start with McWolf. Go ahead.
This thing is beautiful. The shade of green is also the shade of green of my hair, if you didn't realize.
Like RIRL?
Oh, yeah.
Not in real life, my model.
Okay.
I love the design of this thing. This is quite literally the streamlined mech. Like, I love the boosters in the back, how they're basically sideways, similar to the Gym Sniper 2. I love the head sculpt of this thing that makes it kind of got that night feel.
Yeah.
I love its shield that has grenades that launch from it to destroy those well, deal with frickin' Shar and his stupid plan to throw another space station at Earth.
Sure.
And yeah, I just overall love the design of this thing. Even if unfortunately Hathaway did pilot one.
I'm
okay, but so did Chan.
I'm gonna actually agree with MechWolf here. I actually love the Jagan. I think it's one of my favorite Fetty suits, especially the commander type. I love the suit a lot, and I think it should belong in Sub-Zero.
If someone awarded me on like my throne one of these Jagans, I would be so happy.
Oh,
what about two of them?
Where would you put it?
Sub-Zero, obviously.
Okay. I just want to point out Leviathan Prime has said, I can't get too worked up over your placements since there's already the obvious blasphemy that having the gun tank way
I know, I can't believe it either.
The gun tank shouldn't even be on this chart.
It's way above. It's not a mass. We need the MP gun tank if we're going to do mass
not
production.
A mass produced, but it is a grunt, you know. So
I don't know. You're going to call the Gundam ground type of grunt?
It is a grunt.
I'm sorry, but that's a Gundam.
True.
What? But it's not really a Gundam, though.
A Gundam? No. Shh.
It's just a
but the
gun.
Now moving on.
What are we choosing the Susanoo?
You know what? Whose wall is this? This is my wall, okay? I'm in charge here.
Someone just draw a picture of like
Look at me.
flipping the wall.
Look at
Like,
me.
it's my wall.
Look at me. I am the captain now, okay? Anyways, Locust, please.
I really like the Dragon.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool. I like the color. I'm not a big fan of mint, but like it's still good. I like the accents.
Yeah.
It's good. It does good things as far as I'm aware. Pretty strong for a grunt suit anyway.
Yeah.
This is a solid cool.
Yeah.
Like he's a cool dude. It's when if the GM we had before is a middle-aged IT guy.
Yeah.
This is a middle-aged IT guy who works out and shows up to parties.
Sounds good.
Beating him will buy you a beer.
Icy.
So you guys, you know that like the meme where the dude has the girlfriend, then he turns around and sees the prettier girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is the girlfriend. The Jest is the prettier girl. That's how I used to be. I used to love like the Jigen used to be like one of my all-time favorite suits. I've got a little action figure from when I was a kid.
Yep.
I love the Stark Jigen is just one of the coolest looking things ever. But I do love the Jest more. So I'm gonna give this thing full respect. I'm with Locust. I'm not like super big on the mint. Just because like it's just a personal thing with my eyes. Nothing else against mint as a color. But you know, I'm gonna go like I don't know if I want to go full into Sub-Zero, but I definitely want to keep it in the like cool to like that. I'm happy with that line where we put Sir Quackington. Honestly.
Okay.
For Quackington.
Yeah, Sir Quackington. Okay,
yes,
fair
he's
enough.
great.
I will give you guys a little
Quackington is
information about
amazing.
Sir Quackington over there. I
Yes.
actually gave its look to my platypus VTuber friend, and he says, "I love this. I want this as my mech."
I fucking wish there was a model kit of this. It's cute and amazing.
Well, you know what? I
Someone
think
just make art of-
Lucas, you should develop one and print it out.
I mean,
You know
if
how
you're
much
gonna do
effort
that,
that
just
would
have
be?
my
But yeah, I could
platypus
do
friend as
that.
the pilot. Literally a platypus pilot for this quack thing.
It should be in a Gundam builderverse with a platypus piloting it, you know?
Just give
Honestly, the fact that some of the G Gundam grunts haven't shown back up in any of the build series is kind of fucking sad.
It is kind of
Because they're so
sad.
cute.
Yeah, the best we
actually.
got was Tequila Gundam.
Medic, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Sub-Zero. Like, normally I'd find this monotone color scheme boring as shit, but it just kind of works. It has just enough red and grays to break it up.
Yeah, I agree.
The blue visor blends really well in. The overhead forehead thing, I think, is this suit might be the reason that still shows up as standard mech accessories today.
Yep.
And I really liked it as belt-mounted beam sabers and grenades.
Okay. Kai, did I get you?
Not yet.
Kai, go ahead.
So when I first saw the Jigen, when I was like, getting first into this whole thing, I didn't like it when I first saw it, mostly because it's just, again, I was coming from Transformers, which is, flashy, over the top, has kibble everywhere.
Yeah.
Which Transformers?
This is what?
Which one?
Hot off. Let's see, like. Hot off of like Unicron trilogy, because that's where I grew up, and
oh yeah, big bulky.
Yeah, and coming right from let's see, what was at the time, like Transformers Prime had just come out, so yeah, so like very flashy and all that. But as I've started to actually get into this more and more and appreciate designs and functions, I love the Jigen. The mint has actually grown on me. It's a very let's see, when did Char's Counterattack come out? Like the 90s?
I think it was late 80s.
Yeah, late 80s.
It's a very late 80s color just to make it pop. And it kind of just stuck with it, like, how a lot of colors stick for like certain characters.
It can very easily blend into a kind of generic gray white for you too.
Yeah.
But it just makes the Gundam pop that much more.
Which I think is what was the point.
Yeah. These things are the support units.
Yeah. And I just love the Jigen now, just simply because it looks like a mech, like a military mech should kind of look like. It's simple but effective. I like it.
No,
So
yeah, no,
Sub-Zero.
no fancy gimmicks, no excessive missile pods.
Yeah. And talking about the Stark Jagan real quick, I love that thing to death. That's just because I like high speed units. So
to bring it
So, yeah,
home,
Sub-Zero.
V.
I'm kind of on the fence with this one simply because I've seen the kits around. I've seen the kits built as well. It's one of those that I've pulled off the shelf and physically held and thought, you know what, maybe another day, and I put it back and it didn't really grab my attention, but it's in its actual function and with it being like say high speed, the armor layout, it is a good suit. Like I'm not gonna hate on this suit at all. It deserves a bit of love and respect. The paint scheme, yeah, it basically looks like someone dipped it in bile and said, "There you go, that'll do." But you got some red and grey on it. I would personally repaint it a different color. But the suit design itself, spot on in many ways. It's got the joints in the right place. I definitely prefer this over a Gym 3. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Am I boring you?
Where would you place it?
I know. I feel like I'm being boring now. So
No.
No, you gave me an excuse to hum all the right things in all the right places. That's not boring.
That's not boring.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'll say that then. I will say I'll actually give it the high end of cool because one day I will build one. It's not high on my list, but it's because I know I'll need to paint it. So I will give it a high cool praise because it's functional. Give it a nice shield and a good beam rifle, or even just take it into dual beam saber combat. I
Yep.
trust the suit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it a high cool from me. Functionality and it's built for it.
All right. So
I've
we
just been humming beyond the time here.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's gonna be between cool and Sub-Zero, I think is probably pretty accurate here. Just on par with the Zaku, which is great. Great to see. Our next oh yeah, I forgot here. Next.
I refuse to accept that the Z Zulu is half as cool as the Yagan.
Unfortunately, though, I am actually
not.
to. I'm gonna have to
No,
duck
can you stay
out
for one
because-
more? Stay for the last one. The last one. We got one more.
Go on
Let him
then.
go
All right,
first.
We got one
one more. I'll stay for that one.
Okay,
And then I've
okay.
got to get set up.
Let me
My
go
friend
first,
is
though.
feeling sicky, so
Okay, we got
Yeah,
one more.
Let him go
Thank you,
first.
then.
We got one more. Let me pop it up on the screen here. Give me 1 second. Please. Hold.
What am I holding?
Hold.
Puppy.
Fine.
Puppy.
Behold.
There we go.
Behold.
Ah,
working.
Yes.
the Gustav
Oh.
Karl.
The goo.
Why
It's
is it?
it's good old Carl. Now, for those of you at
I thought
home,
this was a Gundam.
this is
Nope.
actually developed from both the two previous suits that we've
Yep.
seen.
He's a
And-
bulky boy, though.
And he's a bulky boy. So we'll V, we'll start with. Oh wait, was it Icy or V?
V.
Yeah,
He needs
I
to
still got
go.
like 20 minutes.
Okay,
myself.
okay, V.
I mean, I look at it straight away and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I like bulky. The name historically very cool as well. So
It's a Fetty Dom.
You like
pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I like how everything has been placed accordingly as well. So
Yeah.
it's effectively thick armored, but you can still get quite a bit of maneuverability out of this suit. Like there's so much going good for it. It's got the right
Yeah.
vibes. I'm talking like I look at this and I
Yeah.
feel like Unicorn pimped out, but also Thunderbolt pimped out.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of a Torgis Dom vibe to me, and
Yep.
it's ticking all the fizz boxes, and that's the main thing with me. I like fizz, and it literally reminds me of a walking tank.
Yes.
So that's definitely a plus.
It looks more like a
I'm just
walking
gonna,
tank than the actual walking tank.
yeah, there you go. I mean, it's like a
Yeah.
gun tank got given legs and said, "Fuck it, let's
I have
go,
a great
bro."
analogy
also-
for this.
But yeah, I'm gonna go straight to Sub-Zero for this because this
Okay.
is all the fizz boxes for me. I don't even need a backstory. I don't even need
Okay.
like. I want to know why he doesn't have a bigger fucking gun. The guy deserves it, you know.
I know.
The guy
Believe it or
deserves like a
not,
huge
under
ass
that-
I mean, I know
bazooka
the reason
or
why.
All the
mini
budget
gun.
went to the chump. They couldn't afford a bigger gun.
Yeah.
I
He
will
doesn't
tell
even
you,
need-
he has grenades in his hand right there, or in
Well,
his
there you go.
arm.
And this is like
But-
the
but-
back of it. It's got nice thrusters there,
Oh, very nice thruster
Those are
layout.
very
That
small
is
looking
proper
thrusters.
delicious.
but they're powerful. They are powerful.
Like
Yeah.
if you gave this guy the bazooka from Seed with the quad ammunition clips,
Yeah.
I'd say it was in place. But hell, you could give this guy the twin beam rifle from Thunderbolt and it would fit.
Yeah.
Or,
So
just
I am
anything the
100%
Virtues
in for
used.
this.
I can see this thing with Gatling guns.
I
Yeah.
can definitely see it with its own. It doesn't have to be a heavy arms Gatling gun. This could have the Goof's Gatling gun,
Yeah.
and it would work.
Yeah.
I can
So,
see it with
yeah.
anything except the Virtues weapons.
Yeah,
say
but
Agreed.
Virtues would look out of place on it, but yeah, the rest of it totally. You could even do a big, bulky, massive sniper rifle on the guy, and it'd fit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I am going top level Sub-Zero for me.
Arif says if this is not Sub-Zero, I will riot.
Yeah, if you know when they say if it
Then
looks like a
riot.
duck, quacks like a duck,
You're
it's
gonna
got to be a
riot.
Yeah.
fucking duck.
Yeah.
This is if it looks like a tank and acts like a tank,
Yeah.
it's a fucking tank. This is an Apache gunship for me. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it to me all the way. I'll take it.
All right. Thank
Is there-
you.
We'll take it all.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank
take
you.
it all for 5,000, Jim.
All right. Thanks, V. Thank you. Icy. Icy, you're next.
Yeah. Dang it. I was gonna. All right. I thought I had it somewhere on my shelf behind me, and I didn't. Okay. So, I agree
high grade?
with. Yeah. I agree with the major statement about this thing needing a better weapon. So what I did is when I built this high grade, I gave it the one from. I want to say. Trying to remember the name of it's a Delta. I can't remember if it's the Delta Plus. It's also the one from Unicorn. I gave it that beam rifle because I just
Oh,
thought it
you
looked
gave
better.
it a smart. You gave it a smart beam rifle.
I did. This
Damn good
thing.
rifle.
Yeah, this thing's design. Everything about this is an absolute win. It's got the weird V fin. It's a chunky boy. It's got a shoulder shield. It's got a grenade arm. The only thing, the high grade is actually really, really posable for a kit like that's
Is
built
it
like
really?
this. The knees do a lot more than you think they can do.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it can actually
I
bend
might
for
have
like
to look for a good stuff, Carl. I mean, I've been thinking
honestly,
about it anyway, but
it has so it's not you're not gonna get like it being able to kick its own butt kind of mobility,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you get like some genuinely good knee bending out of that.
well, I mean, it kicks its own butt in another way. But okay.
Yeah. This is one of those ones that I would say we need something beyond Sub-Zero because I love this design so much. I
Okay.
love the
Need to go
color
further
palette.
beyond.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a red visor. I don't know why that's cool, but it is.
Yeah.
Everything about this dude is amazing, and I love the Gustav Karl. The name, like everything, is great about this kit. So
Okay.
I'm firmly as far
Wow.
over to the right side on Sub-Zero. Where it's up there with what is it, the High Gog, and like it's so close to the edge of Sub-Zero, it almost surpasses it.
Okay. Okay. Wow. High praise for the Carl.
It is a lovely suit. I am going to pull out, by the way. So
Yep.
everyone else, I love you all, and
You're not gonna
maybe
like
I'll
my
see you on the
answer.
stream in a bit.
Thanks,
Maybe I'll
V.
see you on the stream in a bit. Take care. Lots of love.
All right.
Locus.
Okay, so this is like those videos that pop up on YouTube once in a while, where some random dude that looks like he works at IT's like, I bought a tank and I drove it to work. That's how cool this is. This is like coming to work in the morning and there's a fucking tank
There was
parked in the drive yard.
Like 10
And
years
you're
ago,
like-
there was a guy that got famous for doing that in California. He picked his daughter. He brought a tank, made it street legal, and brought it to pick his daughter up from
Oh
school.
my
And you're like, You're like, who the fuck in the office is so cool? They own a tank. That's this guy. But at the same time, it's even a good analogy for the design
Yeah.
because they have to take out the guns from the tank. This
Yep.
guy is just like, I have all the bulk. I just don't have any. I have no firepower, but I have
Yep.
bulk.
Yep.
He's easy Sub-Zero. I'd put this right next to the Dryzen and the Hygog.
Wow.
The Gustav Karl is just stellar. I
High
love it.
praise. You know, a lot of high praise for the Carl here.
Also, Gustav Karl is a German name, so I'm biased.
I love the name too. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Hi.
When I first saw this in Unicorn, it did not look cool because the guy inside was such a fucking idiot.
Oh, you mean the guy who was eating food in there?
Yes, because the guy.
I mean, he was
is
just
the
supposed to
worst
stand guard. He was obviously.
So,
You telling me
yeah,
you
that
don't have a
guy-
mini fridge in that thing? All that bulk, you didn't put a mini fridge in. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I know.
It
Exactly.
absolutely has a
But,
mini
like,
fridge in it.
I mean,
So-
it does
so
look like you
Lucas,
could
you're-
live
you're-
in it with how big it
The
is.
thing did get like
Your
obliterated though.
analogy-
Let's be honest.
I mean, it got its hand cut off right when it was about to take a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Locust, your analogy for that one IT guy pulling up in a tank fits so perfectly for how I thought this looked. It's just like, oh my god, what
Yeah.
the shit. And then I actually saw like, so this is like one of the first suits I actually did my own research on. I didn't go. Actually, I don't think Kakarot has a video on it, but then I actually looked up what this thing was, and I'm like, that was wasted on that idiot. This is
Yeah.
a good goddamn suit, and it
Yep.
looks good. It's a good, it's a good heavy weapons suit. Again, get it a better rifle. It looks like it can take a few hits if it wasn't up against like a SEAL Team 6.
Yeah, it was it and a Zeta Plus C were just taken out by Jestas, which is way above their pay grade.
Yeah.
It almost looks like, honestly, it like the armor, like let's say it gets like beaten up a bit. It's almost like
It
like
purged the
it can
armor.
have a
Oh.
Yeah, it
button
does. Like the
where
legs
it's like,
especially look like it can
I
do
need
that.
more speed, so like the armor pops off and it's like a Jeggin or something.
That would be amazing.
I'm gonna
Like,
get to that.
that would be amazing
when it's
if they
my
did that in
turn.
Builds Fighters.
Yeah. Sorry, Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But so yeah, my appreciation for the suit has grown with my own research, and I want a Gustav Karl high grade. I keep seeing it, but I was like,
It's worth
because
it.
my initial reaction to it was so negative. I have a hard time trying to psych myself up to get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, real quick,
But it is also the Jesta's ugly cousin. Because it
heavy
was
set. It's a
developed
heavy set
alongside it.
just because of that hasn't gone to pack camp yet.
Yeah, it was developed alongside it, but the Jesta kind of won out because it was overall a better suit.
Okay. Sorry, I see. What do you want to say?
I was gonna say also because we were talking about how it got like lit up by the Justice. It also got rocked by the Messer in
It did.
Hathaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one talks
So,
about
all in
Hathaway.
all, it's a good grunt suit,
I
but
love
not
Hathaway.
as good as the Jesta.
Okay. And last but
so
wait. Sorry, Meta. Go ahead.
I was
So
gonna say, it's
I'm
like
just
Oh, wait,
gonna.
sorry, Kai. Sorry, Kai.
I was gonna say it's between Sub-Zero and Cool, simply just because of
Okay.
my appreciation for it that I have for myself.
Okay.
Because I love this thing.
Thank you. Meta, go ahead.
Okay, so you mentioned that you think it'd be so cool if it could shed its armor. So there's been one thing I've been thinking since I looked at this. Emo Virtue Gundam.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, shit,
Yes,
yeah.
100%.
It's just the fucking Virtue adapted to as a grunt.
Okay.
Like, I am a little biased because one of these in GBO2 pissed me off to hell and back by just spamming its shield and I couldn't get around it. But yeah, no, aside from that, yeah, pretty much the same. It's bulky, it's intimidating looking, it's definitely well designed and cohesive.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck it only has one antenna. That's giving me Barbatoris vibes.
Okay.
And sadly not in a great way because
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing that at best I mock.
Okay. So where are you putting it?
Low cool.
Low cool. Okay.
Now who's decidedly
Damn.
wrong?
Damn. Okay.
It's just not doing it for me.
Did I miss anyone?
Me.
Oh, go ahead.
I will say that I love that this seems like a heavy version of the Jesta, more or less, or I should say the Jagan.
Okay.
I love that its head is similar to the Jagan, but just different. I don't know why, but I always love it when they make a grunt suit and just instead of giving it like the V fin for basically a Gundam, they just take one of them and put it on the side.
Do they do that often?
They did that with the daggers. A little bit. I think, if I remember correctly. Anyway.
Okay.
I just love it when people do that. Either way, that I love this head sculpt of this thing. While it does look heavy set, originally it was a little too heavy set for my liking, but I love the look of the shield. While it does just have the Jagan's beam rifle, it could use some different weaponry. It overall is a wonderful looking suit. I love the color scheme of it. I love more or less the look of it. So, yeah,
Okay.
Sub-Zero for me.
All right. And with that,
wait. I have one saying that could work for this from a song. It goes, "Walk like a tank, hit like a tank." I don't remember the rest of the song, but I remember that.
That's a weird song.
We are going
It's
to
from
put
Anarchy
it
Reigns.
in between the GM3 and was it the Dries in here?
Yeah, that's the Dries.
I almost
Put
called
it
it
in
Dewaj, but it's
between.
like, no, that's not the Dewaj.
Dewaj is better. Dewaj is fun to say.
Yes, it is.
It is in
Oh,
the
my-
Sub-Zero section. I mean, I think today it's been pretty good for the cool wall. I mean, everyone was pretty spot on. Maybe not for the
We've been agreeing on things for once.
yeah, maybe not for the GM3, but I mean, it's it's all right. But
You're right. We need to fix that.
it looks like we got a lot of we're getting more Fetty suits up in the Sub-Zero.
We need to have a fist fight. We're getting along too well.
We like unicorn suits a lot.
Yeah, you know what?
don't.
It's true. There's quite
Unicorn
a bit of
suits are
unicorn
nice
suits up
looking.
here.
Well, I can't say if we're heads or tails about the story of Unicorn. The suits do look nice.
They do, don't they?
Yeah, the issue is I don't want to be
And
mistaken
it's
for enjoying the
partially
story.
just because Katoki was the mecha designer for most of it. So
Nice.
Oh,
They
really?
let him out of his cage to do a show design. Cool.
yeah, he designed the unicorn and he kind of did some reworks for a lot of the other older suits.
Okay. Hey. All right. That's
At least
our
for the Federation suits, I
session
feel.
for
Everyone
the cool wall. We are going to start with our last session. I think Icy has to go.
I do. Yep. So I'm gonna head out, guys. Thank you for having
Thanks,
me.
Icy, for coming.
I'm glad I got to participate in the cool wall. So y'all have a good night.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
problem.
see y'all.
See ya.
We have finished the cool wall, and we're gonna end off the show with our community builds. So we'll take a look at that. And our first build is from our regular waifu builder, Adam Hammer. This is the new Gundam Girl. It's a modified 30-minute sister's body with modified entry grade new Gundam parts attached to the filed down ball joints in the arms and the knees to make it fit. She also comes
Wasn't he
with
selling this
alternate
in the
chest
Discord?
and limb parts for unarmored variation. Adam Hammer is indeed selling this waifu for roughly $65 if anybody is interested. Adam also builds other VTuber waifus, which we've seen on the podcast.
Didn't we show this last time?
I don't think
No,
we
this
did.
is a different one.
This is a different one.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second.
David's been
we normally
asking,
have one of his
wants
builds
to
anyway,
know, if I were to have a choice to buy the high grade Zeta Plus or the high grade Delta Plus, what would you guys tell him?
Which one's which?
The Delta Plus is it's closer to how do I describe this? It's closer to looking like the Hyakushiki. It's based off of that more or less.
Yeah.
It's from the Delta Gundam. And
I'd say the Delta Plus.
Yeah, I love the Delta
I
Plus
would
design.
also
I mean, I
say
like
the
the
Delta
Zeta
Plus.
but design-wise, I do like the Delta Plus more.
Yeah.
It
also
The eyes have
transforms.
it.
I just want to make sure I'm thinking about the right one.
I like the Hyakushiki's backpack alignment a lot more than the Zetas.
I like the Hyakushiki's head in general.
I would
like...
honestly, I'd go with the Delta Plus.
Yeah, no, thinking about it, the Hyakushiki's head is really just Toman and going, I'm going to steal heads from Elgime.
Though, I'm going to be honest with you, I like the Gundam Delta Kai better, but that's just an opinion.
Delta Kai has too much stuff on it.
It is a little bit flimsy.
I broke the high grade when I built it, so
yeah, it's a little flimsy.
I do blame it on because I think I got one of the later, like one of the earlier models when Bandai had this weird flimsy gloss to their plastic. I think the reprints are better, but
yeah. So that's our opinion. Yeah. Thanks
back
for
to
asking.
the community builds.
Back to originally scheduled programming.
Back to the builds. Yeah. So this is the new Gundam Girl. Adam, this is a very, very good job.
As usual.
As is nothing short of amazing. Really, really good. And again, for anyone interested,
to make their
you can message him on the Discord or on Facebook. He's Adam Hammer on Facebook if you are interested in purchasing it. Adam is also at a anime convention right now, Anime Fargo, and he got a badge for the event, and it actually, if you can see it, has the name Waifu Builder on it. So that's kind of fun and interesting. So I like that because he is definitely the Waifu Builder. Adam, thanks again for showing off another kit that you've made. Really appreciate, and we love your work. Thank you.
Indeed.
Hell yeah.
Our next build, it got lost in the ether the first time during the hiatus, and so my apologies to Tyler Malden. But we have a it looks like it's an Advance of Zeta suit, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the Woolworths.
Yes, this is another build for you guys. This is from a few years back. This is Stickler Studios 1100 TR6 One-Wort full resin kit. My favorite mobile suit by far. This kit lived up to the hype. One of the best resins I've ever built in terms of engineering and quality control. Only topped by more recent releases from the studio. Love the podcast. Keep it going and keep the community growing. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. This was entirely painted using our rattle cans, blue painter tape, and for painting houses, all done with lantern in a dirty workshop overnights. Proof to those you don't need a fancy tools and airbrush to make a good looking kit, though they need help. They will need help. This is actually really well done.
It's really well.
Extremely well done.
This Woolworths always has the most crazy V-fin where it's literally an angel that you would like put on the hood of a car. It's basically a naked angel for the.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's most definitely a figurehead on the front of a ship.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I love it.
I kind of love it, even though it's crazy. But he did so much good painting. Like even the little fingers you can see are just straight red.
And he just used rattle cans.
Honestly, this model
it wasn't anything crazy. Sorry, go ahead, Locust.
Honestly, this model kit is just crazy in general, and the paint just kind of sells that even better. Because, like, just looking at it, this is 1 in 100 scale, right?
Yes.
This is not a high grade.
Yeah.
This, like, I can tell how many hours the guys, I don't remember what the name of the studio was, had to, like, slave over this model kit.
Stickler Studios.
Yeah, they had to work on this for quite a while. Because now I have some experience with making like Gunpla related kit stuff now.
Yeah.
And it is quite quite something. However, I'm already gonna start working on the next thing next week.
Nope.
Yeah, you know, we haven't talked about what I did, but you guys know it's a Virgo.
Yeah,
Next thing I'm
I
making
want
is
to
a
see the
Bomb
final product.
Barrage.
Yeah. We'll save it for the next episode.
I will say
I'm
though,
excited to see it.
the Warworld also is especially small considering it's a rather small Gundam. So goddamn.
It's also flimsy. Like, I built the normal Wound Wart. That thing could not stand. Like,
It's
period.
almost like it
does
doesn't
not
have
stand.
feet.
It doesn't.
I mean, it is for some reason these advances are named after Watership Down characters, which are a bunch of rabbits that basically die horribly.
Yeah, apparently the canon
that's
reason
hilarious.
is that. Yeah, apparently the canon reason is that a member of the Titan test team who's naming this shit is a fan of rabbits. So he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
which
they're called
honestly just makes it weirder because
they have a pet
I'll name
rabbit
them
in
after
there.
the one where rabbits suffer.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
that's
lie, that's really interesting.
They have a pet rabbit that freaks out the head commander every once in a while, and they even have an emblem that has a rabbit, even though they're called the SEAL team.
Yeah, because fuck you, rabbits.
Yeah, so basically it's
We
the
are
only
Team Benoy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We are Team Annoy. That is very much the Titans.
The test team.
Great looking kits. Just amazing quality. The fact that it's 1/100 resin is insane. Advance of Zeta kits are.
I know somebody who has the raw kit.
Yeah. It is incredible. Good work. Thanks for sharing it. Really well done. Our next kit is from Linus Paragas. It is the M Sniper small kit bash with the Lupus arm cannon. Base of it's done through work on decals. We'll work on the decals later. Okay. This is just like the base.
Oh, nice.
The Gym Sniper 2, another lovely suit.
Yes.
Oh, I like the blacklight.
Oh
paint.
wow.
Oh,
Blacklight always looks so fucking cool.
It does.
I need an actual blacklight, not the little pointer I have.
Make sure you clean your room first.
No.
Yes.
You'll all see horrors.
Why is it on the ceiling? Anyways, great
Like
great
a
kit.
pressure washer.
Great kit. Is that like the arm joint? Is that like a is that like a clear joint or something?
I don't know.
I have no idea either.
I can't get a really good look at it from this angle.
Interesting.
I think it looks really good. I want to see it with decals. It'll definitely pop when you have the decals on it. Great job so far painting it. Looks really good. I see the arm cannon from the Lupus Rex or the Rex. Looks really good. The black light, it really pops with the backlight. Really well done. Show us the complete version when you get a chance, and we'll definitely show it off when it has the decals on there for sure. Let's go. Can we get the? Hold on, because I like this kit too, and it's not a Gundam kit, and it's not a kit we've seen before.
Or have we?
This is from
Universe.
Universe. It is the high grade amplified Ryujimaru.
Ryujimaru from Mashin Hero Wataru. So funny thing about this one, all the mechs in that show were SD proportions.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah, that's why it's amplified.
Yeah, this is a redesign of it.
That's amazing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, it was one of the lead storylines in Super Robot Wars X.
Oh, interesting.
This looks lovely.
It's weird. One of the guys has to fucking find a payphone to call up his mech.
That's amazing. I like quirky stuff like that. That's cool.
I just
It has the capacity to blow him off.
I just like the thought of, oh, I'm in New York. I gotta find a payphone quickly. There's a giant monster.
So how do you? So I guess you've seen the SD version. I have not. What are your thoughts on this non-SD version?
It translates it pretty well. I'm pretty sure the SD version transforms.
Okay.
I'm curious if this one does too.
I don't think it does. It doesn't look like it does.
No, Mecha did a review. I don't remember because I've only seen it once. And
Yeah.
it didn't speak to me because I knew nothing about this suit.
Hang on, I'm gonna give us all a the picture of what the regular version looks like in the podcast true chat.
As I've said 100 times, I love a good Gundam that looks, or a good mecha that looks like a knight, and this fits the bill.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the two. It's a very, very good adaptation.
Why can't I?
Oh, dang, yeah. That's pretty good.
Copy link.
Let me see this.
I mean, they definitely took some liberties with the sword.
And the legs, but, I mean, the sword's boring otherwise.
Yeah, and of course, like the decals on the shoulders, but...
Let me see what this looks like.
Pretty damn good translation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's excellent.
Why can't I show it?
You know, I think it's really fucking cool that they did that.
Yeah. For you at home, just look up the SD version. It's a really good depiction of it. I actually really like this high grade version a lot better. This amplified version a lot better. It looks really good. Very well built. Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome.
Oh, that's your raid.
Welcome to the podcast of Gunpla, Gundam Gunpla and Grunts. Thank you so much.
I came to laugh at you.
We do a Gundam podcast here, and right now we're on the last section of our podcast. We are doing community builds, showing off community builds. People do a lot of hard work, and we like to show them off in the community. And right now, we are showing off the amplified version of the high grade Reijumaru, which looks amazing. And this is by Universe. Looks great. Looks great. Thank you. Thank you. Our next kit is by Okanaki. And of course, I love the Gundam Wing Endless Waltz model kits and the anime. And this is the Wing Zero Verka. And a little bit of Photoshop done as well. Looks really good. Looks really good.
Oh, that's Photoshop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The quality is really good.
because the center is fucking glowing.
Yeah, it is.
The center is glowing. Yeah. I wish they painted the hero Yui. Will look really, really good.
No.
To them because trying.
No. The hero Yui is supposed to be on the floor and it's supposed to be bleeding.
Yeah, no. That's actually his memorial after he hit the self-destruct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Horo, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much.
You turn invisible when you explode, guys.
There's
you don't die.
left.
You turn invisible.
I actually really like the subtle
he's
touches.
waiting to respawn.
I like the subtle touches of the Photoshop here. Really makes this kit pop. I like when people do that stuff. Looks really, really nice.
I do that for my thumbnails. I've been debating whether or not to put them into these. I think I might start doing that.
Yeah, do it, Kai. Do it.
Those are really good glow effects.
Yeah, really great effects.
They're subtle.
Okanaki, great kit, well built. I love the added effects that you've done on the
I also just love this kit in general. It's a good damn kit.
Yeah, the kit's amazing.
And a much needed upgrade from the original Master Grade, from what I know.
Our next kit is from Fluffy V. Unfortunately, he had to leave early. But this kit is actually the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I summoned the Blue Eyes White Dragon!
So they actually made a kit of it. I think this one looks a bit more like a skeleton than it does. Like I'm not sure.
It's always very pointy. The stomach. I will say that it does look a little less thick than it usually does, but I will say that it needs to kind of have the blue eyes glowing.
Yeah.
But you know.
I mean, the name's always been a misnomer. The eyes have always looked black to me in the card art, and the dragon itself is fucking blue. It's not white.
I think depending on the lighting, it's like a little it's kind of like a white blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
it always has that signature roar.
It does. I just wish, like, to me the kit, like the kit looks good, but it very just looks more skeletal than anything. Like it looks like a.
That's what Blue Eyes looks
Yeah, it looks like a skeleton.
Yeah.
It's a very skeletal dragon.
Yeah.
Anyways, well done. Well done.
Yeah, no.
Good looking kit.
I'm so fucking glad to see that Blue Eyes is still a goddamn icon all these years later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is.
How many
He's
years
got
has
his
it
own
been?
archetype.
It's just very
over 20
nowadays.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been over 20 years.
God, I feel so old.
Holy shit!
Okay,
Actually,
guys,
the manga started in 1996.
I'll be back.
All right, thanks, Locust.
I mean,
or not.
like that movie.
Thank
Do you remember
Lucas.
that movie,
Thank you.
Dark Side Dimensions? Oh, see you.
Yeah,
later.
no, I was
Yeah.
about to say, Dark Side Dimensions was really fucking well done. If you haven't seen it, if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, go track down the dub of Dark Side Dimensions.
But I was
It's
about
excellent.
to say that Dark Side Dimensions was released for the 20th anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
there. I know that the Exodia was made. I'm looking forward to seeing that built and shown off. So if
Yeah.
anyone has one built and wants to show it off, send me a DM. I would love to show it off. Our next kit is not a full kit, but it's by our one and only Leviathan Prime. Here's an Exceed Azaku 2 head. It was originally a black TriStar without decals that a friend gave me for $2. I scribed some new panel lines, wound string around the power cables to make it look more realistic, painted as a more standard Zaku 2, water slide decals, and heavy weathering to simulate the extended time in a jungle environment. Oh, and I added a simple LED that still allows for the rotation of the mono eye. That is insane looking. Holy.
Oh yeah, that's insane. Also, my first thought, kill me later.
Later.
I mean, isn't that always the thing with Xeon?
Oh.
Kill you. We'll kill you later.
Yeah.
No, it's TF2 joke.
Oh my god.
No, I know.
This, the weathering
But yes,
is amazing.
This is fucking amazingly done. How the hell did
Yes,
you
it
do
is.
this? Like, I know you just explained how you did it, but how the hell did you do this?
Leviathan, you should do some like painting tutorials and post them. We'd love to see some
Dear
of those.
Lord.
Oh yeah.
If you're ever bored, if you ever like you're painting and you got a camera, your phone, record some of this stuff. I think some of us would like to see how you do it. You know,
Just
amazing.
We want to
speed
see how the
drawing.
sausage is made.
I can see like the cable there.
Yep.
And here's the one with where it actually pops open and you can actually see the LED light. Looks really good. Holy.
The fucking detail
So-
on just the original version is just amazing.
Yeah.
I actually got to bounce now too because I got some stuff to do around the house.
Okay, no problem.
This has been fun. It's good to see you all again, and yeah.
All right, see you.
Oh yeah,
man.
have a good night, day, afternoon. Words.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Our next kit is another Wing Zero custom. It's by Aristos, and this is his second kit ever. The first time I built it, I had one of the shoulder pegs give out on me. Thank God for Bluefin. And I ended up revisiting it later with a bit more experience under my belt. Took it mostly wholly apart, and then I redid everything, sanding down the panel lining, water slides, top coats on it. I love Endless Walt's version of the wing. I'm biased. I'm proud of how it turned out. I'm pretty sure we are too. It looks really good.
Yeah.
By the way, I really enjoy your streams. Keep it up. Also, unfortunately, putting the Buster rifle together like this to show was really finicky, and the shoulders because of it are really finicky because of it.
the Buster Rifle is so long and thin that you kind of have to put them together in order to,
Yeah.
make them be more stable.
I hear like really trying to get the pose right is a nightmare, and I've heard it from more than one person. So
It is
Oof.
like it's not very intuitive.
yeah.
Like it's a for a cock kit. It's going to be finicky by
Yeah.
just its nature, but
Yeah.
it's definitely one of the better built ones.
I like I don't have much patience for putting on decals.
Neither do I. I put like a few on, but not like all of them. And when they come out crooked, I just like freak out inside.
Yeah, I'm the same way. That's why I don't really like putting on decals, but I'll do it sometimes. But
Because you
when
get them right in the right place, but then when
Yeah.
you move the little like toothpick just an inch, it goes out.
Yeah. And the fact, like, when I guess I get intimidated when I see like a massive decal sheet. I'm like, I'm gonna spend hours just putting decals on, and I don't really want to do that. But thank you for the submission. Really great kit. You did an excellent job. Aristos is a Discord member of our Discord. Again, thank you so much for the submission. Our next kit, it's actually a 2-in-1, which we'll show. It is by Victini Husker. I'd like to submit both my GA201 Strike Dagger and the GAT05 Gundam Dagger for your podcast. Here are the picks.
Nice.
Oh, interesting.
I think this is like one of my first kits that were high grades. That I've ever seen, that I've ever had actually. So this is like really nostalgic for me.
Yeah, that's a
Cryptic Omega. How do I submit? You can submit by DMing me on the Discord, or you can DM me on Twitter as well. Yeah, either one is fine. And just submit it there. Say that you like to submit a kit that you've built, or on Facebook as well. Yeah. So this brings like a lot of memories, because I remember this is like one of the first high grades that I had while watching like Seed and stuff. So, yeah. I mean, these are well built high grades. What more can I say? I see like they're going to be posing off for a duel.
It's a dagger with a Gundam head versus a dagger.
Yeah. Actually, that's basically what it is, isn't it?
I mean, the whole reason that the Gundam ground type exists is because they put the Gundam head on it to scare the Zeons.
Yeah. Wait, really?
Yeah, that was one of the main reasons why it has a Gundam head, because the Zeons are so scared of the white demon that they will freak out upon seeing a Gundam head.
I mean,
and that's why in Thunderbolt they keep doing it, because
it's not actually a Gundam, it's just a ground gym.
It's a good tactic, right? It's a good tactic.
It is.
Yeah, it has a like
didn't last very long.
The ground Gundam has like a few things like the flash bolt in the chest and the gun in the chest, but other than that, it's just a ground gym.
Yeah.
With a Gundam head.
I know what this is. We're not shitting on it. It's honestly just a good idea.
No. It is a good idea. Yeah. Thank you, Victini. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the submission. Keep on building. Keep on sending them. Last but not least, we have a what is this? An RX-78 version 2.0 G3 color custom. This is from Zixion, who's submitted many kits, and they have all been quite good. Can zoom in here.
God, I love that lettering.
He says, thank you for showing off my kit last week. I really appreciate it. This is the Master Grade RX-78 version 2.0. The G3 color schemes. This is the first time I tried full weathering steps. Generally, I prefer clean looking Gunpla, but weathering is a fun process. The weathering looks
fantastic.
crazy good here. This is the back of
Also,
it.
there's the 2.0. The Masquerade 2.0 is already just fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also love the G3 colors, so this is just better for me.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I have the 2.0 with the other favorite Master Grade Gundams. Just I like it more than the other two.
Yeah.
The other two of the 5 I have.
This is a great, like, the weathering is really good.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I like how the effect is where it's like the paint is peeling off, and then behind it is like the other coat of the
metal
paint.
behind
You know,
it.
it's really well done. Wow,
It's definitely one of my favorite weathering effects to do in Armored Core 6
so
because
nice.
it looks worn.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Got
Because
beam
these
saber with
things,
the
these mega are
shields.
not going to come out of their scrapes clean.
No,
No,
especially
no.
not these ones. Armored Core have like at least speed, but they're grinding against the ground mostly. But these especially, no, they're not going to come out clean, especially on Earth.
Yeah. Actually, that has given me an idea for another unicorn, but just scuff it up, just to make it look like it's been in a few scrapes.
This is probably used in a manga before, but an old Gundam prototype that was found and probably used, and it's like using in the Grips War.
So I'm wondering if the process is to just throw rocks, like little stones, at this kit.
I think what he does is like chip at it
Yeah, it looks like it's just chipping at it with like a knife and
Yeah.
or something. Yeah,
painting it. I think I can kind of see it. Like there's a base coat.
like he even has like a layer of rust to it after the chipping.
Yeah,
Multi-tone
like there's
chipping. So
a couple of like base coat stuff, and then
yeah.
he just chips away at it.
I
just to
wonder
get
if he
to
like
whatever
uses something
Oh.
brown to like rub on it to get that kind of like, you know, rust feel.
You could definitely take a one of those brown Gundam markers, smear it, and then just top coat it afterward.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
It's
'Cause
really
I
well
noticed
done.
that whenever I use it for panel lining, that the smearing looks really like a sort of windswept rust whenever I use the brown. So it's like, oh, that's actually pretty good. So I might do that for like a custom I have in mind. Maybe for my Witch from Mercury custom. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing like a full on a stray cobbled together Gundam.
Are you?
Like it's like set at long after the
Yeah,
series
yeah.
is done. So it's like
We
whatever
actually do have
parts
one
they
more
can
kit.
find.
It's by Velnak. Velnak has always been submitting kits. And this one is the Elfrith. Always I mean, I think like I feel like this build of the Elfrith is like almost like better than the Ariel.
I will be honest with that one, yeah.
And I've seen people say
I'm
the
gonna be
same
using this
thing.
in my custom.
I'm always a big fan of the Elfrith. I really want
Yeah.
like the pre-production ones, the ones that we saw in
I do like the Elfrith's head especially.
the one that we saw
Oh,
in the
yeah.
prologue, where the husband was
Yeah.
piloting.
I'll
Yeah, I
have to
think
agree with Medic on
Kai
that one, that
asked
it would just
what
be-
Kai, I believe you asked how the connection was for the waist for the Witch from Mercury custom.
Yeah. Mostly just because like I'm giving up on my unicorn aerial idea because
Why?
it's not very good kit
It's
bashable.
not really working.
Yeah, no, not really. Like the shoulders are just fine, but like the forearms don't plug in very well.
Yeah, so
Like, the
Cryptic
peg is
Kai
too
had asked
short
that
or too
asked
long.
that connection question.
But yeah, so I'm just gonna do a full on kit bash between the Witch for Mercury kits. And just make my own Gundam. Like the only thing I have in stone for is the forearms, because I want to use the Schwarzette forearms because they're just revolvers.
Yeah.
And it's just really cool.
Velnak, thank you again so much for your submission. I mean, they've always been solid submissions, so
Yeah.
thank you for supporting the stream, and thank you for submissions every week. I really appreciate it. Cryptic responds to you, Kai, with saying, "That's what I did."
Oh yeah, nice. I am thinking about using Ilfrith's backpack though. I'm still not entirely sure what chest I want to use yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do know I'm going to use the Gunvulva's head because the idea is that they took like a leftover Gunvulva and then just reworked it into an actual mobile suit.
Yeah.
Because it's not a Gundam. It wouldn't have disintegrated because it wasn't active.
Right.
That's my headcanon.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone. That is the show today. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. It was really kind of you. So we talked a lot about a lot about the news, different releases and some leaks. We've had actually a really positive session with the Cool Wall, which is kind of unheard of, but it's been really really cohesive, and everyone's been really agreeing on it. And so yeah, thank you guys for showing up, and I really appreciate all the viewers and all the people submitting their work. I know you guys do a lot of work, and it's your patience and you put your love into it, and I'm glad that I'm able to show off all your work. So thank you for the submissions, and we really appreciate it on the show. Thank you. And that's our show for today. Thank you all for who've come, and we'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.